Bababooey.
And hello, yes, babagui, whatever that was. Hello, welcome. This is Tipping the Scales, episode 11, the penultimate session for this campaign. But there you go. Last time in Tipping the Scales, what happened last time? There was this whole sky battle. Um, I'm kinda sick, so my brain's not like super yes. But that was last session. Can someone
It's
help
okay.
me?
You can
Can
do.
someone help me with the recap? What
Did you
happened?
not say super yes? My brain isn't super yes.
Last time on Tipping the Scales.
I'll help with the
So
recap.
sure, go
So,
Raf, go Raf.
all viewers, as you all know, if you watched the last video, is that the Scalebreakers interrogated the Black High Priest Huckby for information, and as it turns out, the High Priest is loyal to his brother, and the Scalebreakers decided to trust him. So that was settled, and then after that whole interrogation, the Scalebreakers wound up getting their rare magic items in various ways. Satanael got his as a package from his fellow wizard Dante Maro, and Ronin got his ring of spell storing that was reskinned as a gauntlet with the help of Anton Hugo and himself, and Casmyr got his +2 longbow with the help of his patron. Sattori got her rare item through Salenthia, but she has trouble figuring out what exactly it does. And Jack got his rare magic item last session from the dwarves, and Nola got hers when Johnny carved bones out of the wyvern. And after that whole event, the hungry dragon just flies in the middle of a sky battle, and it was between the war dragons and the Exorian forces. The Scalebreakers decide to help out the Exorian soldiers, and they end up killing the war dragons. That convinced the Exorian forces that they're not behind this attack, well, whoever survived anyway, and they decide to join forces and fly to Exoria because it turns out the Faris left defenseless in his castle, and that's where we ended, guys.
Hey, good shit. Raffi, you got a clover leaf.
Thank you.
All right.
I'm so happy I remembered all that.
Excellent. So there you go. You guys are. We continue with you guys and the hungry dragon being like only minutes away from the capital city of Ixoria. You see, in the distance, the multiple pyramids and like large buildings of this city, and you start hearing, even though from far away, you start hearing the screams and the panic that's happening in the city. You hear explosions from arcane spells and the clash of metal against metal. This is now the time where you guys can like make your last minute preparations. And or like do a little bit of role play. But before that, before I forget, Ronin, you wanted to ask Hackby as well last time. Any information you can get about like the other high priests? Yes.
Yes. So,
Cool. Of the high priests, they're not all like martial people. There are spellcasters among them. So the red high priest, if I remember his name,
it's Gaboon, right?
yeah, Gabun, is the martial character. He, focuses on like, fighting, brute force, whatever. And here, Radash, the white dragon born, focuses on like entrapment with ice and whatever. So he uses spells to encase his enemies, and also like create difficult terrain, like a slippery floor with ice, whatever. Um, Dayef,
Okay.
the blue high priest dragonborn, he's kind of like a gish, lightning and like military and melee combat. So he infuses his weapon attacks with his lightning. And Ahira is a spellcaster. I would say like full caster. All of them are very capable in close quarter combat because that was part of their training when they were, still young and about to be selected to be Pharaoh. And all of them are very competent in combat, but those are their specialties. Specialties. Gabun, the red one, is focus on melee combat. White Radash is focus on like battlefield control, and he's the more like kind of battlefield control type of strategist, type of person. Helps out like whatever plan the group needs to do. He makes sure that he creates the terrain to help pursue that plan. So, slippery 4, encasing his enemies in ice, making wall of ices to like, force people into like different passageways, whatever. Blue Dayef is a Gish build, so melee, but with lightning. And Ahira is the full caster. And black, Hakbi, the one with you now, is the assassin. Like more focused on
Okay.
clean kills and so he's able to do that with like the acid in his gun. But yeah, there you go. So yeah, you are a few minutes out from the main city, and you guys can do this to I use this time to prep and like role play a little bit.
Okay, Wayne, before we continue, did we already have that conversation with Hakbi about casting sending to the Pharaoh?
Yes. That happened. Okay. But I also assume you also wanted to do for Jammy and for all your other allies, yeah?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yes.
We may as well let them know what's happening.
Yes. All that happened. I did not prepare something that Hakbi actually said to Saeed, the Pharaoh, but Hakbi was able to warn Saeed. But I will
Pharaoh's
tell
name is Saeed? Shit.
Saeed,
okay.
yeah. But I will tell you. Let me write that down. Saeed, Pharaoh of Ixoria. I will tell you though that Hakbi, after doing the sending spell to Saeed, kind of like gets angry after that because he knows that Saeed is not leaving or running away. He's staying to fight, and so Hakbi is like, oh fuck, my brother's so hard-headed, whatever. But Hakbi also respects it because Saeed is the Pharaoh, and he cannot abandon his city or his kingdom. All right.
Alright.
Anything else?
For me, what I'm gonna do is I am going to give Roy my wing debate, and that's what's gonna happen. But I'm curious actually. Like I will call over Sattori, ask her something. I approach to Sattori with Roy. Sattori,
Oh, hello, Mr. Ronin.
hello there. I've always been curious actually, and I think you could help me find the answer. But have you ever tried using your telepathy on Roy? I was wondering what's going on in his head ever since that incident with the fairy dragons.
Well, I've never tried. Although I would like to say I can't read minds. I can just talk to him. I can try talking to him.
Can you try communicating with him?
Okay, sure. That said, I will use the thing. Wait, let me roll for how long this went, just so I don't waste this. I'll try to talk to Roy, and Ronin, and Casmyr for fun.
Okay. Oh shit,
Okay.
Casmyr?
Yeah.
Ooh, I wonder how that works.
Wait, what happened? You will talk to me?
Like in
No,
the
I'm just making. Yeah, I'm just making
in
a
the
telepathic
mind
link,
bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
1d8.
I don't think
Or
Sattori would actually be able to hear the dead one.
yeah,
Yeah, because you don't talk telepathically.
Yeah.
The Deados.
8 hours. Okay, that's the max. Okay, I will try to talk to Roy. I will. Hello, Roy. How are you doing?
Let me review that. Okay. What's it called again?
Psychic whispers.
Psychic Whisper under features and traits.
Psychic Whisper, not to be confused with Psychic Scream.
Psychic whisper.
Just to
Yeah.
clarify, like,
It's an action choose up to 3 creatures and then
Roy understands the languages I speak, so he knows a language based.
As long as you're within one, you can the creature don't you speak the first time you about. Oh, okay. So you say hi to Roy. Roy is like in the circle with you, and after saying hi, Roy kind of like just looks up and around to like discern to trying to figure out where that voice is coming from, and then in his head you see you hear him like saying to himself, calculating distance and source of voice, unmatching, syntax error. It's like kind of get confused.
no.
like,
No.
but then later he does like wind it down to like your voice, and then looks over at Sattori. Looks over at you, Sattori, and then Roy is like, "Hello, Sattori. Did you speak to me?" Like verbally, not in the telepathic link.
Okay. Well, we're playing the game wrong, Roy. You're supposed to think it.
Yeah,
Think
can you think the response back to Sattori?
Thinking the response back to Sattori. That's what he thinks.
Okay. Well, okay, I got that. Thank you, Roy. Looks like it works, Mr. Ronin.
And then Roy looks at Ronin, also thinks, does this please you? Roy is now playing the game. But Ronin is not in the link. Is Ronin in the link?
Ronin is in the link. Everyone's linked to me, so Ronin's linked to me.
Okay.
He just created like a Discord server.
Yeah. Okay, I do a psychic like to Casmyr.
Yeah, Mike. Hello? This is working. Tapping on his brain.
Oh, you think that? Okay, it
Yeah.
works. Everyone
We've done this
Everyone
before.
wins the game.
Haven't we?
Well, everyone wins the game. What?
We've done this before.
Have we? Oh yeah, we have. Yeah, we have.
Yeah, we've done it before.
Yeah, we have.
Just not with Roy.
That's what the great busters would say. This ain't my first rodeo.
I'm so confused. The owl is unnamed.
The owl has a name, remember?
Wasn't it Thaddeus?
No, but like Satan just owns the name.
Yeah, Satan just owns the
Satan
name.
is heartless.
It's a little bitch.
Call him Archimedes.
Professor
Archimedes.
Hoffman. That's
Call him,
His name's
call him
Archimedes.
Archimedes.
Alright, dude, he'll be forever unnamed in my eyes.
See,
Oh
now
my
that,
god. Are
now
we
that we're all here.
all unnamed to you too? That was kind of a little asshole.
The only person who's named to him is Evrain.
Yeah.
Archimedes.
And occasionally Dante Morrow has a name.
Yeah, as long as Dante keeps giving him gifts.
Yeah, he gets
Oh.
a name, but everyone else has a name to him.
God damn it.
Wow, dude.
All right. What else? What else?
I'll take this time to mentally link with everyone else, with Jack, Satan, and Nola.
Cool.
I guess since we're already here anyway. Everyone gets to play the game. Also 8 hours, I'm loving it.
Wait, can Sattori hear what's in my mind right now?
What?
Wait, it says you can only choose 3.
Oh, but I can use it again if I use like a psionic die.
Ah.
Yeah, and I can basically stack it.
When do you have more of it? Do you have more actions later on, right? The psionic dice, you can do more other actions, or is it all just like knives and...
I really can only use the psionic die right now for this one and the
but
the
you get more later, right?
for skill checks.
Okay.
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
get more later, right?
Yeah. It's basically useless for battle until I'm like level 9.
Cool.
Where it,
Yeah, I remember
where it
that.
becomes a little bit more useful.
You get more uses
Yeah.
out of it.
Okay.
And just to clear up with for everyone, I can't read minds, so you have to think it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pick it.
Got it. Okay. Anything else?
I will take this time set to ask Sattori and by I'll use the telepathy might as well. So
Oh, nice.
Sattori, I was curious, but that lyre you were using, that was from Salenthia herself, right?
Oh, you mean this one? I pull it out and then I strum it? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's neat, isn't it?
So that was created in the Feywild from materials in the Feywild. Is that right, or is this something you had from here?
Let me check, and I lick it. Do I
You
know it?
Sattori, you lick it, and from your licking experience and like experiments with like different woods from all over like wherever you go, like you've licked parts of the hungry dragon, and you've licked
Okay.
like the handles of like your knives and whatever. This one tastes like home to you.
Oh, you're right, Mr. Ronin. Yeah, COVID doesn't exist here. Okay, I can lick anywhere I want.
You can lick all the stuff.
So stupid.
I
Sattori lick.
asked Sattori, like, do you mind if I examine it? Is that all right?
Yeah, sure. I
Okay,
hand it over.
I
Cool.
take the lyre, and this is me being curious because this is like, so this thing is made in the Feywild. So I cast Identify on it, and
Perfect.
Uh,
You cast Identify on it, and immediately you see the Fey magics and energy that flow through the lyre. And you see that a lot of it is focused on this like curved, twisted part of like over the top of the where the handle would be. And you immediately know that there is a specific like note pattern Sattori would have to play in order to like activate its hidden ability, which is the seeing ability, as if it were a gem of seeing.
so that will occur to me na marag gem of seeing siya.
Yeah.
Okay, I tell Satori this information telepathically. I tell him, actually, Satori, this lyre could do much more than just play music. You see those patterns here, the notes here? If you play those, you can activate it, and you'll be granted sight beyond normal means, actually. You could see ghosts.
Ooh, that would try.
Ooh, gee.
Yeah.
Can I borrow it?
Yeah, go for it.
Wait, do I know the pattern?
Yeah.
I'll give you guidance too, just so you
Yeah.
can succeed.
Ace, you can decide what the note sequence
Oh
is.
no.
It can be, I don't know,
Okay.
the Wii
The
music.
first.
Play the Ocarina of Time.
I will think of a note later on.
Sure.
Right now, I'll just like imagine generic music. Right now, it's the first notes of Megalovania. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay. Great. As you do that, Sattori, the as you pluck a string, sparkles like explode outward from it. Tiny, cute explosions. Explosion's not the right word, but you pluck on it, and then you feel the handle and the wood that goes around the lyre start to like twist and like shape and move itself, and then the curly twisted end at the top starts to open up so that there is like a circle
Ooh.
that you can see through and look through now.
Alright. I pierce through the circle.
Okay.
Yeah, I tell Sattori like, come on, take a good look at us. You might see our true forms or something, or you might see a ghost standing behind me. Hold
Wait.
on, if you see, not tell me. I'll be scared.
Okay, wait. I need to study this a bit because I don't think the dead one would.
Yeah, would he register? I mean, he
No, because
physical-
in my
Oh wait,
head, the dead one, although materializes kind of like a ghost for Casmyr,
he's not in the place. Right? He's
not
like
in-
projecting.
yeah, not in the plane. It's kind of like living within Casmyr, and like Casmyr just manifests in Casmyr's own mind, I think.
Yeah. It's a bloody parasite, that's what he is.
So even with the gem of seeing, you should not be able to see the dead one, right?
Okay,
But
Sattori can see into the ethereal plane in the sky. So are there ghosts? in
okay.
the sky?
No. Here is what I will tell Sattori, okay? Fuck. Okay, I didn't prepare this to happen. But I should have, like,
Just let her see it.
I should have been more prepared for this because Ace fucking chose the gem of seeing, so I should prepare ghosts and shit. Okay, hang on. But let me make sure I am going to show something that I intend to show and not accidentally show something else.
One of the soldiers is actually a hag in disguise. No, I'm joking.
A hag in disguise.
What does
Hack me a hack in the sky.
Nola is a hack in disguise.
Why does that have to be a hack with you?
Granny Phyllis is the big bad.
A monster two sides.
Because I'm scared of those witches. They told me stories. They said if I misbehave, the hags will eat
The
me.
monster can see into the ethereal plane.
They
Are they
will,
like the boogeyman or some sort? Like,
Yeah,
the
they're
boogeyman gotta get ya. He's gotta
they're
get
like
you. You've been a naughty
scary
boy.
women like kidnap children.
Okay.
That's what they do.
Okay.
Right.
Here we go.
Here is what Sattori sees. Sattori, you look around, and you look at Jack, Satanael, Archimedes, Nola, or unnamed owl,
Unnamed.
and you look past Ronin, and for a very brief moment, you see something that's that looks like greenish teal color, and and then you kind of just glance over. Maybe you're excited. Whatever. Actually, you know what? Make me a perception check.
Oh no, okay. Perception. Oh my god. That is
11.
I will use
Overly.
no, a die. Like the
Really?
psionic die.
For
yeah.
this? Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean it only gets expended if it's like a success, so might as well.
Sure.
Okay, so it's plus 7, so
18?
18.
Got it. Okay. As your vision like passes Ronin this way, you see something like hovering over the ship over here.
Oh.
And they look like
Oh no.
Oh no.
they
What
look
do you think?
like this. I will put it in TS chat because I did not make a
Me.
token for it.
Be spied on.
They look like this. You see
Someone what?
an
Oh.
armored figure floating and hovering there, carrying a scythe, and they are covered in this green teal ephemeral and like always shifting energy. But they do not look like they're about to attack you, and they do not look like they're hostile towards you. If anything, please make me an insight check as well.
Okay. Insight. Where's my insight? Okay. Not proficient. Oh my
Okay.
god.
Yeah, you cannot discern much from this
Oh,
creature other
God.
than they seem to be just like hovering still outside, as if like waiting for something to happen. But
Are you
with
just
your
chilling there?
just chilling there. But
Okay.
after some time, what does Sattori do? Does Sattori like stay locked onto this figure, or does Sattori continue to like look around the
Are
other
you gonna
people?
Are you gonna tell any of us?
I mean, there's nothing else. I see nothing else that's like out of the ordinary, right? Not like anything that I can't already see. This is the only thing that I'm catching at the moment.
With please make you know what? Please, what's your passive perception?
18.
18. That's pretty good.
Wow. 18.
So with your active perception check, that was the first thing you noticed. But then in your peripheral vision, you see like Casmyr emanate like the same green teal energy, kind of like shift like over his hand and then like kind of sink back in, as if like the same magical energy or the same whatever type of green teal thing this is kind of like within Casmyr.
Okay.
But
So,
yeah, very very like subtle. You just catch it
Okay.
because of your passive perception. But the thing that's like, you know, the one that you really like is you feel is like very stand out-ish is the floating Grim Reaper on the side of the boat.
Okay. So, okay, I will continue looking at them. At the same time, I sound like, I say this out loud then,
Okay.
this time. Mr. Ronin, I think Casmyr is being haunted.
Oh.
I see.
You say that and you keep what?
Yeah, I say it out loud.
Alright, mate. Hunted. Hunted by what?
Hunted, but
I don't know. It's ghost.
No.
It's
Sat-
ghost, Mr. Ronin. You're
Sat-
right.
Sattori, you say these things and you're like looking at the Reaper. that's not their official name. That's just what I'm gonna call them for
Okay.
now. But the Reaper notices that you see them, and just like slowly moves away from the ship to this direction, and just vanishes.
Ooh, very
After-
ominous.
Yeah, after you know, you express that.
Oh,
Oh, okay, we're safe. They're gone. Don't worry.
they're gone. But you just said that Casmyr is haunted. Is he not haunted
Am I
anymore?
still haunted now? My like who's trying to get much after me?
That would explain all the mumbling.
I mean, if I was hunted and I was mumbling, do you think I would be talking to them?
If I look at Casmyr now, do I still see the things?
With
Or is it gone?
still with the Lyre of Seeing.
Do I still have it? It's active for like 10 minutes.
Yeah. I don't know. Casmyr, would you like now that you know, or I don't know how Casmyr is like interpreting this, because Casmyr is saying that I'm hunted. What?
It doesn't feel like I'm hunted, obviously. I was, like, what do you call it? He came onto me. It ain't rape.
Do you think Casmyr would now that like Sattori is like looking around with her Lyre of Seeing, because I feel like I know what the dead one would do, but for
Yeah.
Casmyr, would Casmyr be like trying to actively pull in the dead one's energy to be tighter within his body
Nope,
so that
I would just be like confused
okay.
and not even like think that like you know I should control the energies or whatnot or try to control him.
Okay,
I would
okay.
just be like, what do you mean haunted?
He's
Okay.
just like bamboozled.
I'm the smartest guy. I wouldn't know what she's seeing.
In that case, Sattori, you could still see like some of Casmyr's body parts would like kind of like imagine like in Photoshop where you imagine in Photoshop where you have like two people that you overlay on top of each other, and then
Okay.
the image that's above, you adjust the translucence like
Yeah.
to be like transparent to a little bit translucent, back to transparent. It's like that, but of like only different parts of Casmyr's body. So every now and then you would see Casmyr's shoulder become like a broader shoulder and more reptilian looking. On like Casmyr's left hand, it would be like longer, and then the nails would have like scales and like longer claws temporarily, and then come back. That's what you would see.
Okay. I slowly put down the lyre
Okay.
and pretend I didn't see anything.
Okay.
And I was just like, Butter, or you're right, mate. Like, you
I
like, a
moved
minute.
closer to Casmyr and I said, like, I tell Casmyr, you'll have to excuse me for this. And then after I put my hand on his shoulder, I cast Identify.
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 It takes a whole minute to cast, I think, so you'll have to
No, I
stay
mean,
still.
yeah,
for a bit.
spell slot.
If you say the spell slot.
Oh, casting. Yeah, right.
You have time. You bought the material component for this. 100 gold.
You know, I have a longbow plus 2 and a vest of protection.
Jack grabs salt and spray on Casmyr.
You what?
He grabs some salt. and spray
Oh,
on Casmyr.
dude, identify is you choose one object.
You just an object.
If you
If
instead
I-
touch a creature through the, you learn what spells, if any, are currently affecting it.
Yeah, there's spells.
Like, Ronin is in the assumption that he's affected by a spell, so...
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Yeah, like that, Khen, but not like that
Not
jarring.
obvious, not that obvious,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like different, like just the shoulder and then just the
a
arm.
bit.
Yeah,
Just a snippet.
yeah.
Can I help? Can I aid him with my salt tossing? Like,
With your what?
I'm like spreading salt on him, like
Salt.
away, away. Like that.
I mean, you can try, but
Just to help. aid
that's
or something like
funny. Okay. Ronin, with your hypothesis, or yeah, that
Yeah.
Casmyr might be affected by a spell. You cast the identify spell on him, but it returns empty. Like the energies and the magics that you're getting, come from the longbow and whatever. But the thing that kind of like matches and a little bit with what Sattori is saying is when you do like learn a little bit more about the longbow, you learn that it is infused with ethereal magic, or um, magic from the gray border, or which is the ethereal plane, basically.
I see. I see.
There you go. So, if what Satori is saying is true in your brain, it kind of makes sense if Casmyr is carrying around this longbow with ethereal magic. I don't know. I don't know how you want to try. I don't know how Ronin's gonna like interpret that. Maybe the longbow is like attracting ghosts or whatever, or yeah.
For me, like Ronin would respond by asking Casmyr, like, "Is it okay with you if I analyze that bow for a while?"
Sure, might. Then hand
Okay.
it over to him.
I take the longbow and display my ritual cast identify.
Okay.
How much time do we have?
Right? Like I'm just doing this
I
because
assume this is like hours beforehand, so like Ronin would initiate this like hours beforehand.
oh no, this is not
Ah,
ours. This is
okay.
minutes before.
No, ours, because we have time going there, remember?
No, but earlier also we're retconning what you guys were doing. Right, because Ronin wanted
'cause
to
it was,
like help
technically
Sattori with the thing.
yeah, and we were only casting messages throughout like the entire time going here.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure.
So it's like some time around that time, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. The longbow. Above game, the longbow is a +2 longbow.
Yes.
And it mechanically it does piercing damage, but thematically and like just in-game flavor, it does like like ethereal magics on it, like ethereal whatever.
I'm pretty sure like Ronin would have been like encountered blessed weapons before, has he? Is that like
I would have
kind of
studied it. I would have
Ah.
you would have
studied
known
Ah.
blessed weapons. So like
Okay.
you know, I think that this weapon's been blessed.
This
That's
weapon,
right.
okay. Tell me more about
That's
blessed
not-
weapons.
That's Artificer, right? Like, and he's into the god of weapons and stuff. So I'm pretty
This
sure he
is
could have
so
encountered-
interesting. Okay.
If you think about it, the weapon is
Yes.
looking for the blessed weapon,
Yes,
right?
yes.
The sword of
Yes.
ending is a blessed weapon, so
Yes.
he could have encountered that
Okay.
one. He could pull ending.
Ronin, you take this longbow and you study it. You learn that it is infused with another being's magic, or like magic from another plane, right? Which is the ethereal plane, the gray border. And as you try to identify more about this, you really hope that it is blessed. However, with everything being like kin and related to the ethereal plane and ghosts and Sattori mumbling about Casmyr is being haunted, the longbow, you learn, is not blessed but cursed.
Plot thickens.
He's haunted.
There you go, buddy. It's close.
The plot chickens.
You can still see Jack tossing salt at Casmyr right now. Like, oh wait, demon!
Yeah, I verbally say it out loud, like, this longbow is a cursed weapon. That could explain why.
So, that's supposed to be happening to me right now. Is it cursed or?
You're honest that you feel fine. You're not hiding any illness, are you?
No, but I'll give you the answer that I've given Satan. I do hear voices.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure that it's not real, 'cause maybe just all the time alone in the woods and all, doing all these odd jobs, but I did one odd job couple of, well, technically months, right, Wayne? Or weeks back? It should be weeks back, right?
Yeah, not
It would have
months.
been like the moment when it said, yeah, weeks back. I did a job a week back, and probably the reason why I'm here, regarding the Pharaoh and going to a tomb of sorts, and I got attacked. One moment I thought I was dead, but I came back. I was fine.
Can you
think
pinpoint
I was
the
cursed?
moment, though, that when you started hearing the voices? Were you touching something cursed, or I don't know? Did you touch something?
I mean, I don't know, man. It's blurred to me, that fucking pyramid, but the bow has always been there. It has always been my bow. It's a gift from me, from my father. But I wouldn't know, like, if I touched something cursed in that pyramid or. Well, I do have the relic, but it's not the bow. It's the scimitar. And then I show him the scimitar.
Mm-hmm.
But
I will.
it's nothing special about it.
You might be surprised. I will once again ritual cast on the scimitar this time.
Yeah, it is special. It is.
But like, would he know if it's like special? Yeah, I mean, you know it's special, but it's like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, because he hasn't awakened, right?
He hasn't awakened, no.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like this, Ronin. The magic, the gray, the gray magic that you feel from the longbow, it feels very recent because it was recently cursed, right?
Yeah.
With the scimitar, you Ronin, you identify it. It feels very, very old. Also physically, it looks very old. It was crafted not during the Exorian period, but during the Karsgad period, like long time ago.
Long time ago.
So it is quite an old weapon. It doesn't feel like it's kind of like the magic that used to be so focused and powerful within this item is no longer there, as if it moved or it is like in another within another object or another location, but you still feel the remnants from the scimitar.
Okay.
I'll be honest. I'll be forward to all of you. If there's one person that knows the answer, it will be the bloody emperor. I mean Pharaoh, not emperor. The bloody Pharaoh.
Yeah.
Take this holy water.
And with that, let's move forward a little bit because I feel like this battle is not gonna.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
looking a big one,
Yeah.
more spicy one.
Yeah. But yeah, last few things. What do you guys wanna do to finish up this conversation?
I want to give a speech to the soldiers.
Sure. Do it.
Yeah, but before that, I will cast aid on all 6 of us. So what I did the day before this, I put aid in the gauntlet of gathering magic, and then when I took my long rest, my spell slots recharged. So now I will cast aid from myself
Cool.
on the 3 of us, and then aid from the gauntlet.
Cool.
So there, just to clarify. And then,
Coolio.
by the way, the day before, I would also ask Sattori to cast Hunter's Mark into the gauntlet. So I now have 2 spells of Silvery Barbs and 1 Hunter's Mark. Just so you know, just so we're clear.
Yes.
And Now I will do my speech. I will gather the soldiers and the
Yes.
crew as well.
They're around you guys in the ship, but I'm not gonna put tokens.
I tell the soldiers, all right, soldiers, I will be honest with all of you. Today, we might not all survive this battle, considering there are war dragons being used and among other things. But know that whatever happens, we will all be remembered for protecting this nation, the Pharaoh, and the innocent citizens of this country. And, just a side note, if any one of you hot single soldiers survive, feel free to hit me up if I'm not dead and we can have a good time together for not dying. Alright. Exoria, everyone.
For Exoria, like confused, confused. But then there's like one or two people say yeah.
I've heard a couple of speeches before back in
Jack
my
right
day.
now, spreading some holy water on Casmyr's weapon right now.
when did that whole Casmyr thing happen? Was that
I
a
was
few
like,
days before now?
yeah,
Yeah.
that's like a few days
A day
before.
or so? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
But before we got here, like,
Yeah.
Okay.
so it's not on the same day as this one.
Yeah.
I would have told Casmyr like this relic is cursed, but maybe there's no harm using it in the fight now. We'll worry about it later.
Yeah, that scimitar, yeah, I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
I mean,
Scimitar-
we've seen him use it before, and nothing's
Oh,
bad
not the
happened yet.
scimitar, not the bow. Yeah, the bow, you see me.
Yeah, the
But
bow.
you did see the, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean
yeah.
the bow is the one that's cursed, right?
The
No,
bow.
I mean, the bow's a curse, yeah. The scimitar is like, yes, a faint essence of whatever it is. Hey guys, I even don't know what's going on, okay?
Alright, let's go!
All right.
Alright, let's go.
So you guys approach the city, and sure enough, the pharaohs. This isn't like this pyramid. Okay, so you see this pyramid, and it looks like remember that image I used before for the map of Exoria, the one that's not a top-down map, the one that's just an image. Let me see if I still have that.
7,
You mean the one with the gardens and stuff in the background?
Was it gardens? Hang on.
There was
let
like
me-
water and shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
dude, your dog is going crazy again. Shit.
What dog? What are you talking about?
Santheo, Exoria map. Man, where is it? Hang on, guys, huh? Cause I really want to show that part. I really want to show that map. Wonder if I can start a second instance of Owlbear, and then this one. Here, this one. Just putting it TS chat. That one. You guys are approaching the pyramid with the floating floating top part, right? This one over here. And you see that it is elevated, and there's like how Exoria gets its water is from these large pyramids and like larger buildings. They have wells that go deep under the ground, and then they pump it to the surface. So the pyramid actually like water springs from under the pyramid. It goes around the pyramid over here, and then it falls down into this like mini waterfall that kind of is like beside, or like the waterfalls like go side to side for where you would enter the pyramid, this one here. And because it is elevated, and because Hakbi warned Saeed ahead of time, they lowered or they like lessened the amount of water that would come in, so that a lot of their canals would actually sink deeper a little bit. So it would kind of be like a very shallow pit around here. So it's a little bit more defensible. So it was very good that Hakbi warned Saeed. So with that, the enemy's forces are forced to like focus their fire on only one side of this pyramid, and the archers, the Exorian archers, are able to stay here from like a safer distance. There are the melee warriors here guarding the. This isn't a bridge. This is like a stairways down to these like platforms. But there you go. What you see on the enemy forces is quite scary. You see these even behind these there are those like large digging contraptions that look like, you know, the tunnelers. You know the the one enemy in Incredibles, at the end of Incredibles 1, and the
Oh my god, the bigger guy.
yeah,
The mole
see
guy.
the underminer. I am the underminer. Yeah, that guy with it's like the big drill in front, and then like the vehicle in the back. So they're over here in the back, and they are like spewing out of these like holes that they dug out of the ground. And these things are circle wooden platforms on wheels that are being tugged and pulled and pushed by dwarven slaves and some other dragonborn soldiers. But on them are these like solid onyx / obsidian stone like platforms, and carved into them are these like runes and like arcane sigils over here. And you see how they make their dragons. So what you see, so kind of like a cutscene as you guys are approaching over the city, you see this is the wrong note here. You discover how they breed dragons. There are dwarven soldiers, dwarven slaves, carrying large glass cylinders. They're quite large. They're like 2 feet in height and probably 1 foot in diameter. Large glass cylinders, capped off from the bottom and the top with like metal hinge. Metal hinges, and it is filled with a like liquid that shifts in color from like a green and then shifts to orange. It's very weird, but it is a translucent juice, and within it is a sphere that's jelly-like. So it's like shifting. Imagine like an egg cell, right? But or like, you know, like a lava lamp, but then the bubble of the lava lamp. Imagine like that.
Right.
And you see the dwarven slaves pass it from one to the other, going towards the black platform. And when it gets onto the black near the black platform, one of the dragonborns take a syringe with a needle, and they go inside from the top of the cylinder and inject what looks to be blood into the jelly-like bubble inside inside this cylinder. They close the cap, and then that whole cylinder gets put onto the platform, and the hags are just like ongoing with their incantations and chants, and they like throw magic into the platform, and then the cylinder rises, and you guys see like live how the sphere inside like transforms into like a little embryo of a dragon, and then like just speeds up its growing process until what you see in this second platform over here is this like large, hideous, like mutated type of dragon. They look like that. And then you hear them just like make a ribbit frog, a low guttural noise. There you go. So that is how they make their dragons. And before the dragon, this dragon gets like pushed onto the battlefield, one of the dragonborn take another syringe and like go near the dragon, and then they inject the dragon with the syringe and pull some of the blood from the dragon to be recycled later to make more dragons. So there you go, and you see this guy pop out from this platform. From this one, this guy over here just got made, and it's now like going over here, and they're preparing another one to be made over there. These ones were made from like one same cylinder, but then with four like spherical jelly-like bubbles inside instead of one, and then all of them were injected to make like these four like faster dragons that are more like akin to like a pack of like wolves or something, and they exit here, and yeah, that is how you learn dragons are being made. You guys are approaching the city, and scouting ahead of you a little bit is Hip Hop and Johnny flying, and then they circle back around you over here, and then they say that a safe spot to land will be around here. So let me mark the safe spot to land for you guys. Not the Hungry Dragon won't land, but you guys to like drop down. Safe would be like
down through rope.
yeah, through rope.
Yeah.
Like around like this whole area. You can. Why isn't it not translucent? Because
Should be
it's
translucent.
it should be, right? I don't know why.
There's shade like a small part there. So
Let me.
I don't know. Let me try. Oh, let's use that color, dude. Whatever color you're using.
Yo, why? It's really
Weird.
it's really not translucent for me. But anyway,
Oh, I think it's because you hit paint. There's brush.
I'm using brush.
Oh, weird. Okay.
It'd be weird, yo. It'd be weird.
Mine is translucent for me. Like, can you see that red color?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I'll erase it.
Here.
There you
You
go.
guys can drop. Oops. I'll just. You know what? I'll just mark it.
Oh, they're both cool.
Let's head to the drop zone, guys.
Drop zone.
Where we dropping, boys?
The drop zone is. Did we fall into a Call of Duty game all
Right.
of a sudden?
Where we
wait,
dropping,
wait,
boys?
GM.
Freaking Fortnite
Yes.
over again.
Yes.
So just to be clear, we saw how the dragon was made, right?
Yep.
We also. Jeff is like laughing ominously as he drops off.
Okay. So anywhere there, you guys can go down, and the soldiers will also go down with you. Here.
Nice.
Cool, yo.
Let's go, girls. Oh, and before I forget, I will cast protection from poison on Sattori right now. He will have that for an hour.
Oh,
Wait, was someone else supposed to be here? Like day or something? Like I remember, like someone was saying, like someone.
Oh, is it
late or
Nola?
something.
What?
Yeah. What about Mica? What's the?
That's okay. I'll pilot Nola.
Okay.
okay. Just
We're
hit
trying-
someone. That's how you pilot her.
We're trying to
And,
beat everyone outside the pyramid.
Okay. So for the sake of like making it like not too crazy, you guys can focus on this dragon over here, the purple green ugly this one over here.
Yeah.
Hurting its feelings.
Eh,
Deserves it.
it was just born, so for all it knows, I could have told it a compliment.
Sure.
This one over here, and Hip Hop and Johnny are flying, and then they're gonna land like somewhere here. Like, you remember the wyvern like being masterfully being able to like cling to the side of a wall, right? So they're gonna like dive down underneath this like dip. What are they? What
Yeah.
are they called in like?
Hit
In-
not divided it.
Like mast or something? Isn't
No,
it
like
mast?
like
Or-
in war where there's like
It's a moat. Moat.
a moat, yeah.
a moat.
You mean the one that's supposed to be fucking Game of Thrones?
Yeah. So
You know,
they
the-
dive deep into they dive down into this moat, and then they cling to the side of this wall over here. Johnny like
Nice.
goes down from Hip, and Hop stays on Hip over there, and they kind of like like look at you guys to like time the attack, but they do signal that they will be focused on these two drakes over here, so you guys can put those out of the equation. You guys can also ignore
The troops.
yeah, you guys can you guys can focus more on like but here let me yes, so you see
Hostility.
let me
I'm
do it this
guessing
way.
we're fighting the dragons and the hags, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah.
The,
I'm seeing the focus on the purple one.
There you go.
the-
So you guys can focus on
that's fine.
this group.
That side. Got
This
it.
group.
okay. Gotcha.
Cool, yo.
Alright.
Gotcha, machine.
All right. You guys are gonna land there. You guys can move closer if you want, or because
Yeah,
for
You guys can move.
especially for the
Oh,
melee
yeah.
fighters, you're kind of far.
Yeah, you guys can
Wait,
move.
wait, wait. Okay, so how far can we go?
Up to here. You see the blue line?
You
The
see
blue.
line? This one.
Got it.
Yeah, you guys can go all the way there.
Don't be shy, buddy. Don't be
Nola will
shy.
probably be there with you, right there with you as well. But yeah.
And Roy's gonna cast Bless on 3 people, and that will be Jack, Casmyr, and Sattori. So let me just update their effects.
DM, can
Yes.
I play first strike before the start of the battle?
Yes, you can do all your buffs before.
Yeah. Do I
So
have
I
a
created individual ones for each of us, so just
Over there.
keep your
Yeah.
note. You might want to color it too, because yellow for
Oh
everyone
my
is
god,
kind of
wait,
confused.
can I cast Hunter's Mark while we're not
Yes,
in battle yet? Oh my god.
sure.
Yeah, I'll cast Hunter's Mark too.
Fuck this dragon.
Oh shit.
Do you
I've
got
com-
bless?
Yeah, I blessed you guys.
Nice.
Hunter's
Only
Mark.
Sattori, Jack, and you though. So
Got it.
I Hunter's Mark Johnny for fun.
wow.
Oh, wow.
Johnny's now
Do
Hunter's
it.
Mark.
Hunter's
Yeah,
Mark
And how
John.
can talk to us like with their minds.
Yeah, they can.
And
Okay.
Do it.
they can speak with their mind's mouth.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
god, that sounds so wrong.
Guys,
I can imagine that.
At 10:10, I have to take a break.
Yeah,
Alright.
10:10, yeah.
10.
Okay, hang on.
And
What else? Let me review my
We can have
notes.
one round before I take a break.
Yeah, you can do one round. Large glass cylinders,
More
see
like-
high priest. Cool. Okay, so everyone can start rolling initiative.
Wait, Huckbee's fighting? Huckbee?
Alright.
Hackby will join, yeah, but you know,
He's just gonna be chilling.
no, he's gonna help you guys, but I'm not gonna like be mechanically. I'm not gonna roll actual dice for him.
Okay. Understandable. In it, join.
Join in it.
Wait, Raffe,
Oh,
did you bless
Jesus.
again?
Come on, man.
I put Bless on Casmyr, Sattori, and Jack.
Wait, I can add bless to this, to the initiative?
No, dude,
I'm
that's
pretty sure.
guidance.
Pretty sure not.
dude.
I believe
Yeah,
the
let's
librarian has its
go.
bonus initiative.
Oh my God.
Oh my god, this is when we die. Oh my god, this is when we die.
I mean,
Oh,
it doesn't
Jesus.
matter.
It
that
doesn't
much,
matter.
'cause they always get like
In
somewhere in the middle.
the middle
somewhere
and the
at
last,
end.
yeah,
Always? Oh, okay, so.
yeah.
Wait, so how does the bonus initiative
It's
work?
fine then.
We
It's
still
fine.
haven't figured it out
We're
from the
rolling
last
though.
session.
It's just
Rob,
funny
I
how
think-
everything's
Yeah,
close.
just do C in it and then space advantage because
Hey,
like it's not gonna work
C
here in Aberrate.
In it,
Yeah.
abs. In it, abs.
It's not.
Wait, hold on. What do I type? C exclamation mark.
Yeah, and then in it, and then add V. ADV.
Okay.
No, V with a V. ADV.
Exclamation
Oh,
mark
okay.
C.
Yeah, exclamation mark first, then C.
ADV.
That one, not one. But there you go.
Okay.
There you go,
16.
18.
The Jack goes first. Nice. I
Jack,
don't
let me
know
know.
when Nola comes in, so I'm leaving it blank. For
Oh,
now.
fuck. Let me roll her thing. Initiative with advantage. Advantage roll. There she rolled 11 plus 2 is 13.
13. So the two barbarians go first, which is probably a good thing.
That's,
Yeah, appropriate.
that's also canon.
It's canon. Nola at I guess I don't have to write the number, man. Okay, now it's 13 plus 2. Yeah. Okay, and then baddies in the middle.
Uh-huh.
Just call him
No.
Daddy. Daddy's in the middle.
Daddy.
God damn it.
Daddy, yeah.
Can someone else like update it? Because I had to refresh my owl bear.
Ako na.
Happy. Yeah, so like,
Thank you.
okay.
By the way, Ace, who did you cast Hunter's Mark on? The dragon, right?
Yeah.
Not Jack. Not
The
Johnny.
green circle. The green circle, my friend.
He casted a
I
Johnny.
will give Hunter's Mark 2 to that dragon, so together we will.
There's
Shit.
200 marks.
You can use advantage on like Avray. It's ADV.
He did.
Ah.
So yeah, in its
So
in
see,
its join
You
ADV.
did join ADV.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, cool.
We'll
Cool,
remember
cool, cool.
that one.
You'll remember
Okay.
that.
Here's the stuff. I'll take a.
Okay.
By the way, between Casmyr and Sattori, who goes first?
And go first.
Okay.
Copy.
If he loves me.
Wow. Yeah, you
I
can
said
go
no.
first.
You can't go.
But no.
You can't go first, man. You can't go fucking first.
So on your
Oh my
ship,
God.
you guys had like 20 soldiers as well. So like 10 melee and then 10 archers. So let me add that as well. I'm just gonna fill the board here. These
Yeah,
five
guys.
Well, Dang it. Good layer.
Shan.
jack effects.
How
Let's
long?
go.
They're
Let's go,
gonna
squadron. Let's go.
Let's
they're
do
gonna be
this.
over here.
90 feet, 20
And
feet.
then these guys.
Oh, we have a lot of people still alive, huh?
A lot. It's a lot. You
A
guys will be
lot of
fine.
people.
You guys will be fine. And then the other half,
Wouldn't it
they're
be better
gonna.
if those people attack the ignore guys. Wouldn't it make more sense?
Yeah. No, this is just
True,
half.
true.
Oh,
That's
okay.
half of them.
Okay. that makes
Yeah.
sense.
So some of them are gonna go like in front of Hip and Johnny. Hip, Johnny, and
Hip
Hop
Hop.
over here.
Hip hop.
So they're gonna help with the ambush over here. That's a lot of
Nice.
tokens, man. I haven't.
We're gonna control all of them.
Let's rumble. Let's dance. do it.
Let's do it. And
Just put them there, and then you don't have to move it. We can just say they fought off screen, and then
yeah, of course. All right, are we ready? I'm excited.
yes.
All right,
Let's do
you guys, from the Hungry Dragon, hovering over top. Anton is like, uh, uh, good luck to all of you, mon ami, and for Exoria, and then everyone's like for Exoria. They jump from the sides of the Hungry Dragon on their ropes. You rappel down like the badasses you are. You land over here, and the soldiers land first. They get to their positions, and you guys land afterwards. Jack and Nola, superhero land with one knee, and then Nola with her like feline agility is like able to like drop from really high from the rope and then just like land on their feet and then do a roll and then get back up. Casmyr is like I don't fucking know, with his ranger skills is like
Shit.
from like still like holding onto the rope, but then instead with the arms you're holding onto the rope with your like legs and you're upside down and then you have your bow, your longbow ready.
Impossible shit. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you're about to like do a backflip when you land. Sattori, yeah, very cute. You land and then you drop from the rope like a bit higher than you expected because you saw everyone drop from really high. So you're like, oh, I think I can do it, and then you drop high and then you try to flap as you fall. It's like a chicken, like trying to fly. Ronin just like hovering downwards because Ronin. Or is it with Roy?
Actually,
It's with Roy.
Yeah, Roy's the one hovering. He just bridle carries Ronin down.
Excellent. That's perfect. Yeah. Satan is like, I'm assuming like pretty careful, not wanting to get hurt, not wanting to be like.
I want to flavor it as he's using the spider boots to
Ooh.
like, just climb on the side.
Oh shit, that's so cool. Like one of the soldiers like goes down before you and then holds the rope and you just walk on the fucking rope as if like it's a tightrope but like vertical tightrope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, and I have the dexterity to do that, so it's fucking hilarious.
Excellent. You guys land on the ground and everyone is shouting for Exoria. The troops, by the way, over here, they look desperate. Some of these guys are dead already. Let me just like put them sideways, the ones who are dead. But then they see you arrive and then they get bolstered with a new vigor and energy and they yell out a battle cry. Yeah! And with that, we start from top of the round with Jack, Nola on deck.
Let's go.
Cool, yo.
Go.
Alrighty, so are we doing this?
Yes, sir.
Alright.
These soldiers make clear from you because they know what you're about to do when you go near the enemy.
They're like, fuck this guy.
I'm in. Honestly, wait, so how far can I move? I move like
You can
very
move.
far.
40 feet, right?
So I can go to the second dragon over there, right? Or the
Yeah, you can.
hag woman, or what's my call it?
This one? You
Yeah.
can't reach this guy, this hag.
But I can
that.
reach the front dragon 100%, right? Without these, like, assuming.
This one?
Yep.
You can reach this one, yeah.
Okay.
For
So
sure.
I stand in this location. I like run towards it. I hippity hop on top of the dragon, and I rage. Like you can see Jack like all boiled up or something like that. Like steam vent coming out. He's enraged.
Yeah.
Eyes glowing.
Hey.
Fire starts ignited, and then I hack the dragon basically.
Cool.
I need to make reckless already. Do I already have advantage over this dragon?
You do not have advantage. You can reckless to get advantage.
Alright, I guess I will do reckless. Uno
Reckless.
momento, por favor.
Coolio. So exclamation mark A space axe space ADV.
Yes, I made a note. Yeah, here you go. I'm just like, I just need to copy paste. Because it's really...
Cool.
Alright.
Let me make this.
Oh, shit. That's a lot of damage.
Oh no, this miss, dude. You're blessed, by the way.
You're blessed.
Yeah, roll a d4, please.
Yeah, 1d4. It's kind of.
Exclamation D4?
1d4.
Yes.
Exclamation
1d4, right?
Yes.
One
Exclamation d4. Did it hit though? Nope. After he hits, it's 13.
Oh no.
So, how
13?
much am I lacking right now?
No, hang
13
on.
hit.
Hang on. 13 is just enough.
Oh, God, yeah.
Whoa.
And then I still have one more attack. There you
20
go.
damage, 23.
Let's go.
Perfect.
41 points of damage.
41. So be 44 damage. Let me.
Plus the 2 rage, right?
Yeah, the 2 rage damage.
Is it
Cool.
the rage damage?
You guys see Jack just like make way, and then these Exorian soldiers like back away, and then they kind of like nudge each other, and then it's like and then they nudge each other, and it's like, aren't you glad like he's on our side? And then and then you make your way like to the side of this dragon, kind of like dodging as it tries to nip at you, and you explode in a fiery magnificence. You pull back on your great axe, burning the Marin's odd great axe as you slash down onto this dragon, killing it instantly.
Nice.
Oh.
Dragon
And-
Slayer.
Alright.
Alright. That's after killing that one dragon, do you wanna yell anything, Jack?
Who's next? That's what I shot.
Indeed. Do you end your turn?
I can't do anything, right? If I'm not mistaken.
You can move a little bit. Hang on. You can still
25 feet.
move another 15 feet.
15 feet, because you moved 35 feet, man. It's
Yes.
40, diba?
Yes.
15 feet.
You can. You know what? You see like over here, they're already preparing to spawn another dragon. You could like.
Oh.
You could like camp, spawn camp them. So like
Sweaty boy.
around here, you can spawn camp them if you want
You
to.
can- Why not?
Sweaty
Wait,
boy.
Wait, what's
camping.
the source of this creation though? Like, who's making this happen? Basically.
Inside the jar thingy.
Yeah. So
I
there
mean, like, I
are.
understand- Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I want to know, like, basically, like, is there like a on or off switch, or like how does this work?
Okay. You can if you go to this hag and like
Okay.
kill this hag, or like disrupt her focus from like helping make these things. You could like
Right.
disrupt the creation of these dragons. There is also, I
Oh.
should just like add another token here so that you know what, let me put, where are my tokens for these guys? Where are my tokens for these guys? Hang on guys.
Okay.
Take care, man.
Those are the hags. Yeah, bear with me. There are so many tokens. Okay, so this this guy over here is the one like injecting the blood into the cylinders, and there are dwarven slaves like getting the cylinders and like passing them along, but they're like on the back over here.
Right. Okay.
Let me just add another one over here. So this guy's over there, and then this guy is over here. Okay,
Okay.
cool. So these black and green ones, they're the ones injecting the blood into the cylinders, and
okay.
the hags are the ones like infusing the cylinders with life so that and like speeding up the growth process of to spawn the dragons.
Interesting.
There you go.
I
You
approach
have 15 feet of movement left.
I can't reach the hag, but
You cannot.
I'll try to make way. Like, you know.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll stay 15 feet. Is that like five boxes or
No,
like,
3 boxes. 3 boxes.
Okay. 1, 2. I mean, like, can I move like 1, 2, 3 like that, or no?
You can diagonal, yes.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I try to make my way there, basically.
Cool. You make your way there. This guy was already about to like put another cylinder there, but as you go, brr, 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 he hisses at you. It's like, what are you doing? You're ruining my vibe. I'm not getting paid enough for this. So there you go. You end your turn.
Yeah. I mean, I can't do anything right now, so I guess I am. But
Cool,
like,
yo.
but you can see like a sparkle in Jack's eye because like he's about to pull something.
Cool. So you do that. Nola, it is your turn. Mica, to bring you up to speed, you see this white line that's like going down and then right and then diagonal down again. These are the only ones you need to focus on.
Okay.
Jack, 2-shot this dragon, this dead dragon, and you are over
As
there.
he should. Nice.
So
Alright.
can make your way.
Yeah, I will. Bonus action, bitch it,
Okay.
and I will. So my speed is 45, right? And I do have instinctive pounce, and that's as part of the bonus action you take to enter your range. You can move half up your speed. So does that like add 20 something to my?
I think jumping rules for DnD, you cannot jump farther than your max movement. Correct me if I'm wrong, gents. Other DMs.
You can't
Yeah,
go above
that's
your
right.
movement. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't go above your So 45.
Everyone will be jumping.
Yeah.
That's
So,
okay.
can I use my instinctive pounce or no?
You can use your instinctive pounce, but I don't think it would be of much use here because you still like max out at 45 movement.
Okay.
But what does that do? Does that like allow you to jump on someone and like deal damage to them or wala?
I don't know, actually. I thought it
You
would.
did.
That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
I think I thought it would add to my walking speed.
No,
Is
it
that
doesn't.
not? Okay.
No.
Instinctive
1,
sound?
2, 3, 4. Sorry. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. I can reach there, right?
That's one space too far.
That's one space too far?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
You can focus on the guys in front, the blue guys.
The blue guys. I
I'll
thought they were white. Oh shit. All this time I thought they were white.
I mean white. Their clothes are blue.
Yeah, the clothes are blue, yeah.
So there? No, I need to know where. Can you adjust me as to where I'm?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
That's
you
fine
can-
where you are
you can
right
do
now.
there.
You can make it there. But you can't move after anymore, okay? Because that's 45 feet naman.
But can I? If I take a different route, can I reach here though?
Yeah, pretty sure that's still the same, right?
Yeah.
That should be 35.
DM?
Yeah. Oh no, you wouldn't. That
No.
would be 50. Yeah, that would be 50 feet.
Okay, let me clarify again. Okay.
35.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
You can be here. You can be here.
Where?
Yeah, putting you where you can be right now. That's your maximum.
That's my maximum?
Yeah,
Can I go
45 feet.
up
You can have. Oh, you have like 10 feet more, so you can move to the side.
to the side?
So yeah, you can go back to where you were.
So
Technically in the
here
middle.
then.
That one you can do.
Okay,
one.
daunting roar. Alright. No, sorry. Because I already bonus action. I will just attack normally to white dragon in my left and white dragon in my right. Yeah?
Hang
Hello?
on. Sorry, I'm supposed to take a
Sorry.
break. I made a mistake sa akong trade na noon.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, you take a break right now.
that's
Yeah, take a break right now.
Okay,
We'll be
hang on.
back.
I'm mute myself.
We'll be back, gents.
Alrighty. So Nola,
Alrighty.
you moved from your spot over here to in between a lot of these people. So you can do your daunting roar, I assume. And you did.
No, because the daunting roar is a bonus action, and rage is already a bonus action. So I
So
can't.
you cannot do it yet. Correct. Good
I
job.
corrected myself. Hey, in
Good
front
job.
of DMs.
Good job. You get a clover leaf.
Hey,
Hey!
There we go.
for being competent.
For being
back.
Damn, alright. Anyway, just
Let's go.
2 regular attacks. One will be for white dragon to the left and white dragon to the right.
Do it.
Alright, that's at a longsword, right?
Yeah.
Long sword or just
Don't forget
sword?
the wound.
No, sword.
Don't forget
Not
the
not
wound.
long sword. Sword. It has to be sword.
Sword.
Dragon.
It wounds,
Dragon?
okay? The wounding thingy.
Yeah, wounding thingy. 1.
Okay. 1.
Critical!
Which
I love how we're just like intently watching people.
actually say strike bitch.
Cool.
Nola will actually say the strike bitch.
This,
No, don't worry.
this one, the left one,
Yeah.
you're attacking.
Yes.
Blogger.
For
Jesus.
15 damage. 15 damage
Horrible.
taken. They are bloodied
And wounded.
and wounded. Sure.
Isn't it +2 because of rage, or is it different?
That's
I
correct.
don't know,
Oh,
actually.
she didn't rage. She didn't rage.
Sorry.
She
Oh,
did.
she did rage
No, I
earlier.
raged.
Bitch fit.
Yeah.
The bitch
she
fit.
chose rage over that thing.
So what's happening?
+2 damage. When you're raging, you
Oh.
always have +2 damage.
Alright.
Damage.
Yes, I love this about DMs. Okay, let's do then. Okay, next.
Yes, they are bloodied and wounded 1, right?
Yeah.
Yes, my love.
Mhm.
Swords. Okay. Can I reckless? Does that hit?
So you're supposed to be reckless before you roll.
Sorry.
attack.
So just that, it misses then.
That misses. Maybe,
Wait,
I don't know,
let me
does that miss?
see.
Oh,
No, because these
Oh.
guys are the spellcasters, so they have
yeah,
like
the
shit
podcasters.
Oh.
AC. Let me see.
Fuck 'em.
But they don't have shield. Oh.
And I'd advise against it because you're surrounded by these 4 other guys that could like attack you with advantage.
Remember that lead with Piper Perry?
They. Yeah. Oh, hang on, huh? Let me see. Ooh. Were they confident enough to cast mage armor earlier? Let me roll a die.
No, so they look really stupid.
One.
The fucking water they didn't cast mage armor.
You know what?
Hey.
That's really confident of these people.
You know
Hold
what?
on, if-
The guy is too
No.
The dice have spoken. What did the dice say?
No. I am deciding, not the dice. These guys are. These guys. Blah, blah, blah. These guys are white dragonborn, and they like their mage armor is like ice that they coat themselves over with. They look really cool. It's like, you know,
Baby.
spiky armor
cool.
all around. So yeah, their armor class is a little bit higher than a 12. So no, that misses.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright.
If I spend a clover leaf, will I hit?
Not not enough.
That's cheating, DM. You just decided something. How dare you decide something?
You summoner.
I decide that rocks fall and you all die.
Oh my god.
No.
So, just that then.
Just that. Okay, thank you, Nola. What is Satan? You're up.
I have to measure something real quick. The range of my spell.
Was that like the sleet storm shit?
Yeah, so I forgot to do that. I measured everything else except that, so...
Oh, well, it's longer range than all of it, right?
Okay, yeah, it's within range. 150 range. The spot I'm aiming is 105. Okay.
Spot you're aiming is 105. Oh.
So let me draw this ahead of time.
I got the beach in my sights.
One,
That still counts as one.
one,
That still counts as one.
6, 7, 8. That's how big the sleet storm is.
Shit!
Oh my... What's the point of putting a border away? You might as well handle it.
Yeah, like what the hell, Linc? I just told you to ignore these guys.
Why do you have a border, Linc? We need a border for a reason.
What? You see this line? How dare you cross over this line? It's like, what's that?
Not all gonna find a good job.
What's that? The movie from Night at the Museum. It's like,
Oh my god.
if you cross this line again, I swear. Okay, this is
And just
this
to
is
be clear
excellent.
with my intent here, I'm trying to cover all the hags
Yes.
and all the dragons that I can cover.
Excellent.
I'm so worried about the dragon born.
Sure.
Alright, and I'll say the incantation because it's pretty dope how I'm hitting so many. I've changed it up, so the incantation now is Rain down frigid ice and hail, Tilalok and Fujin, Blizzard. I cast Blizzard, or no, Sleet Storm over this entire area. And there you go, that's my action. And wait, let me read the spell some more.
Does that mean I can't see though?
Yeah, it is heavily obscured.
Well, I could see
They
that.
can't see it
wonderful.
either, so that's kind of like the good thing here.
Shit, I've been muted this whole fucking God fucking damn it.
Oh yeah, sorry dude.
Like an idiot.
I was like saying the Night at the Museum reference. It's like, do not cross this line. I cannot believe you took your arm and crossed over like that. Do not cross this line. God damn it.
Oh my god, that's the second movie, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Night at the Museum.
The bad guy, like, you know.
Yeah, it's also fitting because it's like Egypt.
It sounds like he has a freaking lisp or something.
Yeah.
But I have a list.
Lists are fine.
Okay,
I made
so
a-
I believe that they have to make saves now, because it says here when a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn, or starts its turn there.
That's a little throw. That's a lot.
Saving throw.
That's a
Yeah,
lot.
let's do the ones that we're focusing on, bro.
Yeah. Okay. So the hags, right?
Yeah, all the hags.
Hags and
Wait,
dragons.
Now they aggro to us now. Good job.
Why, Linc?
I mean, that's a good thing. That means our allies can attack them without any problem.
It's only 4 of us. Like, I mean, that's 4.
Why you do
There's all these Exorian soldiers too, man.
That's true. We should sacrifice all of
What
them.
saving throw again?
Dexterity, DC 15 now? Yeah, DC 15.
DC 15. Okay. Fucking A. And then this one.
The rain
I
hopefully
have
affects
chaos incarnate.
Oh, will it affect the jars? Yeah.
Okay, so this hag over here, the blue one on the left, does not get affected. But the other two, they do get affected.
Because wow, it's blue.
These white dragonborn, they are also not affected.
Okay, understandable.
These purple, fuck it, I don't want to make saves for everyone.
Let's go.
So these soldiers are affected. The green ones, they're affected. These drakes, I will say half of them make their saves and the half don't.
That's fair. That's fair.
These purple dragons, I will say, I'll flip a coin. I'll do a 1d3. So,
1d3.
1d3.
so if it's 3, it's all of them get affected. If it's 1, just 1.
Okay.
It's 3. Oh, fuck it. What?
Oh,
What?
beautiful.
So,
I'm chaos incarnate.
Yeah,
Sleep.
you are Linc, actually.
oh, I said earlier when I was muted that you get a clover leaf for your incantation because you referenced
Nice.
Tlaloc and
Yay.
Fujin. There you go.
Thanks, my dude.
Coolio. But yeah. I'll say that the fight went on a little bit, that these dog dragon type dogs were able to get out of in time.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Because story reasons, and then, and that's it. Yeah. Such a
Oh, jeez.
pain in my
Alright.
ass, man.
Well, why don't we ban wizards from our games, man? Fuck this shit.
Come on, dude.
No, I can't. I don't want to do that because I love wizards.
No mystics, no wizards.
By the way, Wayne, what about this frog-looking dragon?
All right. He's a beefy boy.
What? The frog what dragon? Sorry?
The frog dragon.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I
Newly
thought I heard,
born.
I thought I heard something.
They
That
got
dragon.
newly born.
Hang on. Which one is that again? That one is. That one is. I have so many fucking tokens. Why did I do this to myself?
Oh,
That's
no.
a true. It looks good though.
Finish this tonight.
It looks good.
I'm actually concerned about that. If we can finish this tonight.
We can't.
No, we can. We can. Don't worry about
For
it.
sure, man.
It rolled a 16. What does that? What does that save?
Yeah, I saved. It saved. It saved.
15
Oh,
DC,
shoot.
right? Okay.
Yeah,
It
15.
does save.
Cool.
Yes.
All right.
Cool beans, cool beans. Alright, and then the hags, I
Cool
guess we
beans
can
from-
ignore that for now because they're not in this fight, but okay.
Cool.
Nice,
Are
nice.
they though?
Alright, so that was Satan's turn. The owl, well, it can't really do much. can
Unnamed.
it?
Archimedes.
The unnamed owl. 5, 10,
Awesome.
15, 20, 35. Okay, who's going up next? Casmyr, right? Casmyr, you will get your wish. I will help you.
Thanks,
This
man.
one. Yeah.
Because I never aim for that guy.
Hey, hey, ugly guy. Hey, look at me.
Look at me, ugly guy.
Yeah, fuck you.
And then he flies away.
Oh.
Can I see? Oh, I could see him.
All right.
Alright, and then that's the end of my turn.
End of your turn is now the buddy's turn. This guy over
9-1.
here
Sounds like
Is-
better way.
going to try to fulfill his mission to oh shit, he's in the sleet storm.
Yeah, yeah.
So
you say
it's
firm?
heavily obscured and it's also difficult to read.
Grrr.
That's the jar.
Yeah, he could pass the
Chaos.
jar, but
Can
no.
you just enter the jar and do that thing? Whatever he's gonna do?
No, it's okay. I'll reward what Linc did, and he will just drop his shit. So wala. No dragon will be made here again. And then the hag won't be able to make a new one as well, so she's
The
just
other
gonna
guys also
chill.
in the other jar can't make one, right?
That is correct. Okay,
Nice.
so these two ones who are unaffected by the sleet storm are not liking that a fucking barbarian is up in their face. Let's start with this guy. This guy starts with a wound, so he has to make a save, right?
Yeah, con save, was it?
Yeah, he takes the damage first.
Oh
I
shit!
take damage first, then make the con save. Okay.
How much is the damage?
Was it 1d8 or something?
1d4?
1d4.
1d4? Oh yeah, that's 1d4.
Okay, 2 damage.
It goes higher. Alright, it goes higher.
Okay, 2 damage.
That's good,
Bring it to
1d8.
19 damage. Okay, and does not like that that Nola's there. He's gonna try to move away. Nola, you have attack of opportunity.
Yes!
There? Okay.
He's gonna move over here. He's
Oh,
actually
yeah, he should go and though, like Constitution save, no?
He did already. He did.
yeah, he did now.
Yeah.
He failed.
He failed.
He's a loser.
He's a
Oh damn! Throwing down smack, calling him a loser.
Difficult terrain.
difficult terrain.
Yeah.
They're unaffected, aren't they? They're white dragonborn.
Yeah, they're unaffected. This is like a normal day for them.
Yeah,
7! 19 plus 7 is 28?
Yeah, 28.
6?
7,
28? 26,
Yeah,
correct. You're 20. No! Plus 2 because you're raging.
Yeah,
Alright, right.
as well.
Cool, smart. Yeah. What do you call
28.
that, me?
No.
Yeah.
28 total.
He as he tries to slink away from Nola like whoosh,
No,
uh,
bitch.
and like
Don't you turn your back away from me.
Ooh.
and indeed he just dies.
Hey!
He
the
dies
dead boy.
over here, dead
Yeah.
inside the sphere. This one is gonna slink back because you use your reaction already into the sleet
Yeah.
storm.
And she can't see that one anyway, so even if she did have
Yeah.
an opportunity attack, she couldn't take it.
So I couldn't
Ah.
appreciate.
Okay. And from here, he's gonna cast a spell on Nola.
Oh
He-
dang, they can see through it too. She.
Well, they're unaffected, so
Yeah, they are unaffected.
that's
They
what
can. What do you mean they can see?
No.
through?
It'll be like with disadvantage. It's like
Yeah.
it's like
Ah, okay.
it's like races with dark vision looking into the dark. You know,
Okay.
it's kind of like that
Okay,
for
we can
them.
put it that way. Yeah.
Okay, then.
That
Uh,
is the official.
so
anyway.
they are going
version.
to do like He's not gonna do
A
that
what?
because he's gonna
A
hit
what?
the red guys. But does he care? Okay, let me do an 1d2. If it's 1, he's gonna not give a shit about the red guys. If it's a 2, he's gonna give a shit. It's a 2, he's gonna give a shit. Okay. So he's going to do a cold bolt. It's like a freeze bolt. It's like a fire bolt, but then with ice. Just with ice. So make a ranged spell attack. Okay, sure. That is whiz plus no plus 5.
Yeah.
18 to hit.
Hit.
That is so cool.
Can I question? Yeah. While you do that, while you enjoy yourself.
Oh shit! Wait, no, it's disadvantage. Wait, 9.
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay.
Then it does not hit.
It does not
Question to the DM table. What does this mean when it says resistance? Does that mean
Half damage.
it's a half? No, it's a half. Alright, noted.
Half damage. But he did miss, so he's just like.
Fuck you.
It's like hissing there.
All right. Now these guys are gonna kick your fucking ass.
Right.
What are they?
They are
like
red
soldiers,
dragonborn.
right? They're like soldier dragonborns. They're like
Yeah, they are
dragonborns.
martial. The red dragonborn are martial.
Yeah.
Okay, so oh cough. Okay, the first one. No, from the right to the left. Just one claw attack. They're kind of like barbarians as well, but you know, without the barbarian features of rage. It's like,
They're
13 to
barbarian
hit. Miss. Second one. 9 to hit. What the fuck? 9 to hit.
Shiny bitch.
What the hell? So he's gonna step back to let this guy like move here. Bush bush. And
That's
then
back to reality.
he's gonna do a 7. What the 7 to.
That's right, you fucking idiot.
And then this guy is gonna move over here. Boom. Boom.
Come to mama.
What the hell?
And do what?
And
God.
do a 21 to hit, which hits you. You take. Oh my god! I rolled minimum damage.
That's right. And it'll be half.
Oh.
4 damage halved is 2 damage. This is
Nice.
rid-
You first.
ridiculous.
What's up, bitch?
You guys just
Literally
see
talks back.
you guys just see like these 4 red like hulking dragonborn like almost twice the size of Nola try to claw at her, but then no, maybe not twice, just for emphasis. It's a hyperbole. Like swinging at her, but Nola is just weaving, dodging out of the way, doing backflips and shit. And when she lands and thinks that she's fine, she looks over them and then sees that it's like, is that all you got? One of them like raises his claw, and like on the tip of one of his claws is like a little tuft of fur and some blood on it.
Now she's pissed.
Now
We shall
she's
call
pissed.
him Ricardo. I will kill Ricardo first.
Ricardo.
Let's go.
The name's Ricardo. Yeah.
Let's go. All right, and that is all the enemies on this side. Something happens on this other side. These dog dragon creatures. They kind of like bark like hyenas. And they are agile enough to like jump over this moat and kind of like pounces on this archer. This archer dies instantly, while these archers are like backing away scared, right? And as soon as this one gets done like feeding like killing this one archer, goes close here, you suddenly see this dragon like head explode. And from the explosion is like this green acid, and this dragon falls to its side, its head still melting from the green acid. And from this side over here, you see a group of individuals. You see Pamparanam.
Where?
You see an archer.
Ace. Oh, Ace. Hey, how you doing, Ace?
You see an archer wielding a bow, and his arrow tips look to have like little capsules of green acid in them.
Nice.
Wait, that's Ace?
That is Ace.
Ace IRL.
Behind Ace is another. He's a black dragonborn. Behind Ace is another black dragonborn. She is female, and she seems to just be standing there, looming over with like a very intense look. To Ace's side is a very big black dragonborn. Just as big as the red dragonborn that Nola is fighting right now, and he's like carrying like large barrels, and like from the barrels look to be like wooden, right? But then you see like the seams where the wood planks meet, like little bits of green acid kind of like eat out of and like spill out of. And in front of them, like kind of crouching down, is this other black dragonborn, the smallest of the bunch. Not the smallest, probably a little bigger than Havoc. Havoc is the smallest. Mouse is second. Ace is like medium size, and then Chuck is the biggest one over there. And Ace like just finished losing his arrow, and then we see Mouse like kind of like look back to Havoc, and then Havoc like gives a nod, and then Mouse speeds up, like he's like has like super fast movement, speeding up, and he kind of like moves like underneath Mouse's feet are like these little tubes. He has a backpack with green acid liquid on it, and then from the backpack has like tubes running down his waist and like along his leg, and the tubes point down beneath his soul. So Mouse, like, he doesn't run, he skates, and the green acid from his feet kind of like help him glide along the sand, and he looks so fucking cool doing it. He speeds over here, and he has like these two like karambits on like his both of his sides. He jumps in the air, and he jumps in the air over these dragons over here. Chuck then chucks a barrel of acid into the air over this spot here, and the acid is like now thrown above these guys, and then you see Havoc extend her arms outward facing the acid, and the barrel like hovers in midair for a while before exploding as Havoc like moves her hands apart as if to explode the barrel in the air. These dragons now like get like engulfed in this like acid rain, and Mouse comes in to like cleave at their heads like easier because the acid makes their skin like easier to like, you know, carve through. And meanwhile Ace is like picking them off as well, making sure he's double tapping them basically. So Mouse comes in, cleaves their joints and their limbs so they fall prone, and then Ace like finishes with headshots and they all die. These four, and with that you see Hackby over here in your side of the map, and his face is like filled with relief and pride, and then he says, my ebony troop is here. And there you go, that is his ebony troop.
Nice.
They took their turn after the middle baddies, so I'll put them here as well. Ebony troop. Julio. All right, Casmyr, you are up. Sattori on deck.
All right.
You got
So
this,
I will.
buddy.
Casmyr's gonna move. Which guy has advantage on? I can see.
I think it was Ricardo. It was Ricardo actually.
Ricardo. I'm pretty sure it's Ricardo, right? So that was 15
That's
feet
so
of movement.
funny.
Couldn't shoot
15
because I didn't want to shoot Ronin. Yeah, because I could shoot from there. I would have, yeah, because I would Ronin's the way. Alright. Oh, are these guys on the way now? Oh, are they? Oh,
Who?
no, Ricardo isn't. Yeah, we're good.
Ricardo's
We're good.
fine. Line of sight.
Let
Yeah.
me move. Let me move again here so that I can have line of sight to follow him. 20 feet of movement.
Yep.
Let's shoot. First one got advantage.
Yes, sir.
And a longbow ADV. That's 19.
19 will hit.
This is always sharpshooter, by the way.
So
that's 21 points.
14 will
Will hit?
14.
'Cause I have bless.
Hang on.
You should roll blast, dude.
Yeah, bless.
Hang on. That one.
I have Bruce. I mean, technically 15 because I will use bless. So
15 will hit.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's 21 points of damage. Oh,
21
plus
points
1d8.
damage.
That's the first strike.
Julio.
So 29 now. That's the first strike.
Oh my
Ricardo
God.
has 29 damage. Bloodied.
Bloodied. I will shoot Ricardo again. This one
No,
is not
don't
bad.
kill Ricardo!
I'm trying to save you, girl. Jesus.
Kill someone else, not Ricardo!
Okay, fine. I'll shoot someone else right next to you. Everyone, don't keep playing people. I'll shoot that guy right next to fucking Ricardo. A longbow this time without advantage. That's minus. That will hit. So
Yes.
that'll be 20 points of damage. The guy right next to you, Ricardo. The one on
Julio.
top.
Okay.
Alright. I'll shoot him again. This should be the one for an extra 1d8 because of the
Zephyr strike?
Red ambusher.
Dread
Ambusher.
Dread Ambusher.
Yeah,
Okay.
because the first one's super straight.
Got it.
Longbow.
This bid.
-5, that's 16?
Will hit.
That's a hit. That's a 19 plus 1d8.
Is this the same target, Dick?
Yeah, same target. So that's 7 plus 9, that'll be 17, right? No, that's 16.
16.
16.
And then
36?
plus 10 from...
It's done. That's yeah, plus 10, yeah.
Okay,
So that's 19 plus 7.
26 total.
26.
36. Oh, wow.
36
6
damage.
damage in one.
Yes, 46 damage already. Yeah,
46, not 36.
No, not 36, because that's plus 10, man. It's sharpshooter.
10 from
Oh,
sharpshooter.
okay. He dies.
Alright. right in the kisser this time. Right in the fucking... Oh, wait, the back of his head. And then
Yeah.
goes to his mouth. And then, like, freaking... What do they call it? Nola sees that.
That's so graphic.
Great.
Right? It is a headshot. The sharpshooter is a headshot, I think. And I will
Deados.
move back to him. Right
You move
behind
back.
Roy. There you
Cool.
go. That's the end of my turn.
Coolio. And up next is Sattori. You're up, Ronin on deck.
Yes. So, Sattori, I will move all the way here. And as I'm walking, I'm already taking deep breaths and gathering all the good vibes. And I will channel all that good vibes into a weaponized blade.
Yes, sir.
And throw it to this person above Nola.
Okay.
Alright. Come on, good vibes.
Good vibes. 14 to hit.
Plus the blast.
Plus the bless, yes.
So what's the blast? 1d4?
1d4. No, you'll hit. AC is 15. Okay.
Okay.
Damage.
Either way.
Damage. Oh, wait, where is it?
You get sneak attack.
Yes,
because
sneak
Nola's
attack. That's 7 plus the sneak attack. 14.
14.
Yes, and then I throw another one.
Okay.
I throw another blade.
Their HP is
Oh.
40. These red guys.
I miss.
Miss! Unfortunate. Your good vibes, went away
Yeah,
after that
not-
first
not
blade.
good away. Yeah. I got too excited.
Okay.
Alright, that's it for me.
14 damage.
14 psychic.
Cool, yo. That is it for Sattori. Ronin, you are up.
Okay. Me and Roy, we will both, since we both can fly, because I have my Radiant Soul. As I rush into battle and activate my Radiant Soul just for visuals, my wings go out. It's flaming orange, and some of you guys would notice my orange tattoos. Some of them have the usual eye designs, but you notice my arms have dragons like whirling around my arms now, like dragon tattoos. And
Cool.
we both launch into 10 feet out in the air, and this is 5, 10, 15, 20. This is as far as I can go.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to make it. Let me make sure. Yeah, I'm going to shoot the guy that Sattori just attacked. But first, I'll use my bonus action to transfer Hunter's Mark on that guy. And then I shoot the guy. So
Do it.
Hey, bro. Oh.
Yes, sir.
nice. And that's 7 plus 7 from the Radiant Soul, so that's 14. Plus Hunter's Mark,
Ooh.
which is 2. So 17.
31
Total.
damage.
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Cool, yo. Very bloodied.
And I will shoot him again
Do it.
with my gun,
Yes,
gangster
sir.
style.
Gangsta
Style.
style. Republic style. 15 will hit.
Republic.
Just hits.
And this is with Hunter's Mark again. Nice. 10 points total.
17. God, 17 damage.
Oh, you kill him with the Republic style bullet.
I
Gun.
don't want to kill him. I just want to non-lethally shoot him in the ass.
No, wait.
Why?
I'm sorry.
Why?
Do you add Radiant Soul twice, or once per attack?
No, I did not.
Oh, my bad. I added it. So -7, that'll be 41.
Yeah, it should just be 41. Yeah.
My bad.
Their HP is 40. These guys.
Oh, okay. It's still dead anyways.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised that the first dragon that I hacked, it just died. I thought it would have had over 100 health or some shit like that also.
No. The beefer one is this one. The frog one.
Well, so I non-lethally shoot that guy. I shoot him in the butt.
I'd rather
Okay.
be dead.
He's just whimpering on the ground.
I'd rather be dead.
Like, I don't kill people, but when I'm through with them, they'll wish I did, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Oh my gosh.
I'm trying to make a statement here. I don't usually kill people, but when I do, they'll know.
They'll know.
That guy killed them.
Okay. What's Roy doing?
Roy is gonna fly after me. He can do 40 feet of flying as well with the boots. So he goes 10 feet off the air. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He'll be here. And he'll take the dodge action. That's all he can do.
Cool.
So
With
that ends our
Archimedes. Coolio. It is now baddies again. But the baddies here. What's this hag gonna do? The hag's not gonna do shit.
Oh, dude, you're muted, Khen, by the way.
What the baddie's gonna do? These guys are just gonna move up here like that, pushing against this front. Hop and Johnny, Hip Hop and Johnny are like flying over here. Like Johnny's like with his trapper experience as well, like throws nets and shit, and, like lays down traps, whatever. These guys over here block this area. These guys are going over there, helping out with this group. But over on this side, they kind of look a little bit helpless. These guys are dying, and this side of the moat seems to be infiltrated or like broken through. However, not a lot of people can move forward because of this fucking sleet storm. So I'll just move these guys around here. This guy is confused. He goes like, "Where am I going?" Goes into the sleet storm. These guys go exit out here. They're fine. They're chilling. Oh shit! Made him small. No.
They're chilling.
They grew smaller.
They're
get it,
chilling.
I get
They go over here. These guys kind of like try to guide these guys forward a little bit.
No!
That makes
Power
sense
of
though, right? Like,
cooperation.
yeah.
Uh,
These dragons are confused as heck. They're just, what's happening? All right. That is what they do. They move forward and shit, and then in the distance from behind the pyramid, you hear like a rumbling on the ground, very very heavy footfalls, and it sounds like not like it sounds like a lot of feet, like very heavy.
Yeah, a lot of
And then it sounds like an army is coming from behind the pyramid. Everyone's eyes look back behind the pyramid, and let me set up the frame so the people who are watching can see. But from the back, you guys see, and kind of like they scuttle and climb around the moat, are sand pods. Hang on, let me.
I actually
me
don't know what those are,
I
but
don't know if that's good or bad. I hope it's good.
Yeah, I think
Driving the
them
sand pods
it's the
Oh,
only
shit.
message.
are Jamie and Ian.
Ian, yeah.
So
Oh, and also they're carrying the what do you call it?
they're carrying the
Carrying
Montu.
The Montu.
They come in. Ian is like, whoa, we're kind of going too fast, don't you think, Ian? We're off the rails. And Jamie is like, it's for Exoria. And then they go through, and then Mia and the other Montu are like itching for a fight as well. But they look kind of beaten up already because, you know, they had their own campaign. So
They had their own separate campaign.
yeah. So they go over here.
Who are these people?
You viewers can subscribe and get into WayneDnD Plus.
To see
Campaign.
they go here and they go like I want to say they go through here, but I don't want to move the sandpod tokens because they pick up the other tokens because they're mounts. But just imagine them like go through this whole like lot. Mouse kind of gets out of the way a little bit, and then these Montu. So Jim he flies up into the air like above the moat over here, and then he brings Rhea on like his hand, but like puts Rhea like here with Rhea with the other archers over here. Ard like jumps over this the sand pod and just barrels through with his horns, barrels through this this Drake over here, actually like pushing this Drake back like just as strong like as this Drake almost. And then Jim, who's flying, suddenly like you see like a radiant energy from him as he casts like a magical spell to bolster the Exorian soldiers, and they feel like even more rejuvenated and stronger now. And then over on this side, Nar gets down over here where the archers are as well, and then he starts like he's also a spellcaster, but it's flavored. He's more like the material component kind of spellcaster. So he has like a lot of pouches, but he also does a lot of like vials and chemicals and stuff. So you see him as he's casting spells, he's like taking out these vials and potion bottles and he mixes them, and then the potion bottle like explodes in his hand, and then he now has like a spell that he can fling out to the enemies, like dealing damage to these guys. This rider actually dies, so he's dead. And then Law over here dives down deep into the moat and then jumps out and like just like bites into this Drake, and like this Drake is like prone, so he is prone because Law is grappling the Drake. Mia jumps over this spot here, and then from like across the distance looks over at the whatever Scalebreakers that she can see past the sleet storm, gives them a nod, and then you see her start to like flex and like really curl her body, and then she puffs out her chest and extends her neck upward, and she howls. And when she howls and she goes
Oh my god.
And then you see her kind of like contort, her body contorts, her bones like restructure themselves, and she transforms into this creature. She is a werewolf.
She's actually
What
a werewolf.
the heck?
Oh, she's like an Egyptian werewolf.
There you go. And she
Pinocchio.
just jumps onto this sorcerer, wails, dead. Jumps over to this other person and also kills them. So a lot of people are dying. And
Love that.
Many people die.
and Jamie and Ian kind of like retreat back. It's up to you now, guys. And then Ian is like, well, let's get out of here, Jamie. And then, they go over that direction, and they kind of like chill in the back over here, in case like they're needed for a quick getaway. But there you go. On top of that, while though their reinforcements come from the back, from the sky as well, we see fucking Anton with the hungry dragon come in. Oh, you think that we will stay out of this fight? You are very much mistaken. And then
OP cannons. OP, let's go.
and then
Fire!
oops, oh shit. Hang on. He goes down this way, and he turns like to angle it a little bit like that. Flies here and just kills this start shooting. Oh, you know what? Granny is gonna start like, there are a lot of enemies in that big ball of ice, right? I'm just gonna start shooting there and just
Oh my god, the street Gatling
It's a
gun.
very reasonable thing to do.
into the sleet storm, and you just hear "Rah! Ah! Blah!" You just hear, and then like the Wilhelm scream. You hear the Wilhelm scream over there, and from like coming out from the hungry dragon are like little dragons, and then leading them is a little fairy dragon, and he's like meep meep meep,
Nice.
and Meep with like 4 other fairy dragons come in, and they're, to be honest, they're not much help, but they come in, and then they come in, and then they turn, they go over to where Jack is, and they see the stage, and they see all the blood and the incantations on it, and they're like, this isn't gonna do, and they turn the stage into this fucking like a mirror crystal dance floor again. And then one of them conjures a disco ball over top of it, and a fucking like pole, like a pole dancer's pole, and then and then dancing lights and whatever, and then we hear Rick Astley's song again, and these hags are just like, what the fuck is going on? But there you go. That is the end of that round. Was that just the first round? Was it the second round now?
That's the first round.
That's just the first round? Shit.
They got dismantled, man.
Yeah. But a lot of your reinforcements arrive. They go through. They come through. Let's breeze through your guys' turns. Real quick. Just for flavor, no more needing to roll. Jack, what would you like to do?
Oh yeah.
Time to approach them.
Where? Who?
To the next dragon, basically.
Sure. This dragon. By the way,
Rage.
if you enter this white spot, you're gonna have a hard time seeing. Okay, and then it's like cold and shit.
I mean, but I can't attack though. That's the thing. If I don't approach him.
You want to focus on this hag. You'll be safer. I would say you'd be safe if you're over here.
Oh, okay.
This is sheltered by the door thingy, right?
Yeah. And the dragon fairies are kind of helping with their like lights and shit to illuminate this part a little bit. You are safe to attack this lady.
All right. With my bonus action, I have to cast Rage.
Rage, 3 damage.
Yes.
Okay.
And then it's time to hack and slash, I guess.
Hack and slash. Okay.
By the
No need to
way,
roll.
Wayne,
Yes.
can I change the game state since like so many things happened? I'll lose concentration on Sleet Storm.
On Sleet Storm? Sure.
Yes.
Oh wait. So if that's the case, can I attack?
You
the
can
dragon?
go to the dragon, yes.
Okay. I mean, I'm still casting Rage, so the hag will still get.
We'll
like,
still
a-
get 3 damage. Got it. Boof. Excellent.
Time to hack and slash. You want me to roll for it, or like what's up?
For the big dragon, please. Yes, also roll for the big dragon. I just assumed
Okay.
if you attack the hag would die right away. 21.
Oh.
21 plus 2 is...
Yeah, and I still have one more attack. I'm gonna
26.
roll for it.
Yes, roll.
Oh yeah.
25 also for another 24. Another 26 damage. 26 plus 26 is 52.
52.
Julio. Bloodied.
Be bloody
Nola.
just like that, mate.
Alright. That's your turn, Jack?
Yep.
Good shit. Nola, you're up. You kill Ricardo, I assume?
Yes. But
Okay.
I will move forward here. I will step on this person.
And I'll add 4 damage because I think he's raging.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rage.
For
Okay.
Jack.
And then, what do you
I
do there?
mean, the guys will definitely, handle the thing there. So I'll
Yes.
just be here.
Okay.
I'll just be here and I'll say, I want to speak to the fucking manager.
Hey, Ricardo's yours, remember?
Huh?
Ricardo's yours.
Yeah, that's right, bitch. I will shout that. Wait, dili na to mag-serious pa to kay I'm actually saving that. Do you need me to help with the dragon?
No.
Or
You can kill this. So you go.
Nothing more first.
Daunting Roar. Oh shit.
Yeah.
What is that again? Wiz?
They will be
5 and 6.
They are frightened.
Frightened. Scared of the cat lady.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I will attack.
Attack.
The Ricardo at the front.
Reckless?
Sure.
Do it.
Attack. Sword.
Dragon Bone ADV.
Advantage, no?
ADV, yes. 1. Boom! 14 plus 29 is 44 minus 43.
43. Yeah.
Ricardo is dead.
Yes.
Oh.
But if you
Ricardo.
sure no, not for Ricardo. Ew, Ricardo.
Poor
Sword.
Ricardo.
Second one, the one above. 1. 23, yes, 16 damage. Take him.
Plus 2.
Alright, good shit.
18.
Oxen.
And wounded.
Alright. Shit. Wound. Why did I give you this weapon? I swear to God. Why did I give Jack a fucking flame tongue? Great. All right.
I don't have enough damage.
Yeah. What else you doing, Nola? Is that it?
Do you guys need me to do anything else? I can shield for you if you want. Kuyo Ninja. Or I can just stay there also.
Cool, girl, do your thing.
Do what you want. Do what Nola would do.
Have fun. Have
I'll
fun.
just stay there then.
Do you think Nola would go near a frog?
Actually no.
Yes, exactly. Okay, Satan, you are up.
Okay, well, things are going crazy right now. I think what Satan would do is cast a web spell, cause
Do it.
like, why not, yeah?
Uh-huh.
Do it.
No, wait, enough range.
Move
is,
closer.
I believe.
Antoine is like,
spell
Satan, you're so far in the back. Move closer. Don't be afraid.
Oh my god, 60-foot range? Nah, that won't do, man. Just a chill touch then, my friend.
Okay.
Okay, a chill touch to the one that Nola attacked. Nah.
Do it.
Alright.
Chill
Arms of the dead come forth. Grasp of the grave.
Grasp of the grave.
Touch.
Chill touch is such a weird thematic spell, right? Because it's called chill touch, but it's
But you don't do cold damage.
yeah, it's
Cold
necrotic damage. Its flavoring is like
And you can't
a
heal.
spectral hand. Like what the hell?
No, very
16 to
weirdly
hit
named.
will hit, bringing him up
Hey.
to 28 damage. Bloodied.
Nice. And then unnamed. I'm just gonna call him that now.
Unnamed.
He's
God
going
damn it.
to-
Named.
Unnamed. The owl.
I guess.
Or owl.
He's going to help Casmyr again. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Help on the 28 damage dude for
Okay.
Casmyr.
But I want to kill the hag.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, you can't get that.
I think you can reach it. Yeah, I can't reach it.
Reach it, man.
Okay.
I'll kill
Alright,
it.
I'm dead. I'm good.
Gucci, you done?
Oh, this buff Ronin for that one.
You done?
Yeah,
You-
I'll kill it. You know, it will be
Kill that guy. Yeah.
my childhood fears.
So Ronin's gonna go with advantage, I guess.
Okay, done.
No, I gave it to Casmyr, my dude, because you're up next. So, G.
Okay, Baddie's turn. This frog getting distracted by all these dancing lights and shit, thinking they're like fireflies, is going to hop up, ribbit, boosh, and like jump over here, trying to eat like the dancing lights and the disco ball.
Oh no! The
Jack,
fairy
you
dragon.
have attack of opportunity. Please make an attack.
Yes.
This is without advantage.
Oh, sad. Okay. I'm racing that back. Can I still attack like 2 times? Is that
No,
the
just
case?
once.
Just once. Oh, damn.
20.
Oh,
What the
God.
hell, man? Why did I give you this weapon? But okay, 79 damage.
Rage. Plus 2.
Plus 2,
damage.
81. Got it. Okay, he is hurt as he flies up. You cut off like one of his back legs.
Yep.
But he lands there,
basically,
tries to
like,
eat the disco ball.
You're going and like, you know.
Yeah. There you go. That's where he moves. Not super smart. Tries to like eat one of the dragon fairies, but he eats the dragon fairies, and then in his throat you see like the sparkle of the dragon fairy, like as if the throat is translucent, right? And then you see it
Yep.
poof teleport and go out here, poof, it's over here again. But there you go. That is that dragon. This dragonborn is like this dragonborn is like shit, and then he's gonna go over here, grab like one of the things, and tries to like quickly make a new dragon over here. This one is gonna go to
Hawaii.
to Nola,
Hawaii.
but
Wait,
he's
can I do something? Like, I can't do anything right now, right?
yeah, you
But,
can't.
like, but I wanna do something that's narrative, if that's okay.
Sure,
with
like
you.
what?
So, remember that I did win a blue plushie?
Yeah, with the plushie.
This dragon plushie?
Yes.
I would like to toss it in.
You would what?
You
Like
would
to what?
I would like to toss that in the bat.
Toss it in the bat? What?
In the jar.
Yeah.
In the thingy, the one they were doing.
Oh
the
shit!
Oh my goodness!
You wanna bring it to life?
Let's go.
That is so odd. Sure, let's do it.
So blue dragon.
Oh
You
shit.
just like quickly, like, you know, like, you just
Yeah,
toss it in there.
as
like,
as this guy's like injecting the blood into the coin, and then you toss in the thing, and he's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
"What have you done?" He's like- We'll see what happens with that later.
You hear Jack actually laughing in the background, like, you know.
That is crazy. Sure, let's see what happens later. And then this one is going to try to attack Nola with things are dying there already, so it's going to do a cone of cold. So with his hands and his breath, he takes a deep breath and like ice shards and like cold air blast out from him toward Nola's direction. It's kind of large, 60-foot cone. That's ridiculous.
Damn.
Let's see how big that is actually. That is like, so from him, 60 feet. 1,
But
2,
Michael, the
3,
person behind me
4,
also, right?
5, 6, 7, 8. Like, is it really that big? That's crazy. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
wasn't that
20,
big. Then we put it in the freaking map.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Like that, right?
Yeah, 60 feet cone, right?
60-foot cone.
Oh my god.
He is
Yeah,
casting
bro.
the spell, and then Jim is like, no. And then counter spells his ass, and is not able to do, he's not able to do it.
Edge.
Are they wizard gloves?
Jim
Yeah, that guy's a caster.
Jim is a sorcerer.
No, the white dragonborn gloves.
They are casters, yes. As soon as Jim counterspells it, from behind looses an arrow. Nah, meet your maker, and then boosh,
No.
dies, dead.
Nice. Deados.
All right, good shit. Where are the other bad guys? Oh, this guy attacking Nola also. Okay, let's see. Fuck, 17 to hit.
Nope.
Bitch.
Reaction.
Okay. Ooh. What's your reaction?
Shit,
What is your reaction?
Sentinel? No.
No, that's if they move
yeah.
away.
Okay.
You know what? I'll let you do that. Sure. He gets scared. He's scared of you. Wait, he was supposed to be with the disadvantage too, so that would have been lower. But he does try to run away. He's scared as shit. You can do your
There you go.
sentinel opportunity attack now. Do it.
You're so in a hurry.
I'm in a hurry. Let's go. 1. 11 will miss.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, he is able to run away. Ah!
Wait,
Ah!
no. He will have to wounded.
No. Oh, you are correct.
Yeah, I guess it would.
1d4.
Do I
1d4.
get another clover leaf?
No.
4.
Okay.
30. Fuck. 32. And he is very, very bloodied, by the way. Okay. Is there anyone else on this side? Okay, let's now conclude what happens to Jack's plushie. Jack,
Oh no.
you throw in
yeah,
your
here we go.
plushie. This cylinder starts like reacting in a very, very weird way. And then shit, I have to throw out another token. Your plushie was your plushie was like an elephant, right? Like a sand elephant.
No, it's supposed to be a dragon, if I remember correctly.
Was it a dragon?
What
Yes,
the?
it was. 100%.
Was it not an
100%.
elephant? Are you sure? Who remembers?
Yeah, it is a blue. It is a blue dragon.
Satan got the elephant.
Oh, Satan got an elephant.
How sure are we that when this happens,
Wait.
it follows your command?
We are not
Because,
sure.
Damn!
In the
Doesn't happen.
contest or something in the carnival, like
Yeah.
I got the prize first, like right away. That's the reason why. If I
Sure.
remember correctly.
Okay, so this is what gets great. Ah, this is so funny. This is so funny. So let's see. This token was meant to be something else, but I will
We're
happen.
using it today.
So the cylinder vibrates and glows with such a weird and intense nature, right? And then it levitates, and the hags are like too engulfed in their concentration with like ritual casting this whole thing. This guy's asking, "What have you done?" As you throw the stuffed toy inside the cylinder. The cylinder glows very bright and explodes. Boof. And what comes out of it is this weird, half-stuffed, half real thing. Its body is like made out of plush, but then growing out of it is like this organic material. Its eyes are like have like deep sockets, and they look like buttons, you know, or like buttons that are like inside covered with eyelids. It's very weird, but it looks like this, and it is small. About the size of your plushie as well.
Oh my goodness.
There, and it's out there, and it looks like it is questioning its existence. Like, what am I? But
okay, go ahead.
But as soon as you see this, Jack, what do you do? What's your reaction?
He named
Like
it.
I grab the guy's clothing, like I'm grabbing him by the throat, and like I'm telling him like, "Is this what you wanted?"
What the fuck?
I mean, like the whole point, like what they're doing is like to create the dragons, right? But it's like some sort of like abomination, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
right?
abominations.
Exactly. It's like it's like showing them like what science can do in a fucking manner, or something like that.
Sure. So he's just like, "What the fuck, man?" And you're like this scary armored burning guy. He's like, no, I want to go home to my mom. He's scared as
I
fuck.
literally just like showed everyone like, "This is what you're doing."
It's so oh my god. Do you remember, like, I don't want to bring it up because it's kind of a downer, but like, you know those Full Metal Alchemist moments where it's kind of sad.
I remember that. Yes.
Yeah,
That's right.
very sad creature abomination there.
Oh, no.
And that is the end of their thing. The Ebony Troop make their way forward as well, finishing up these guys. Ace and Havoc are just staying in the back line. Chuck as well is just chucking these things. Mouse is making quick work of some of these, like kind of side by side with Mia. They're like whoosh, 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 like going through this whole area, killing a lot. Nar is like casting spells, throwing like bottles and shit. We are coming to the close for this battle. Casmyr, you are up. Sattori on deck.
Dude, you're...
Khen, you're muted.
You're muted.
Yellow.
Yellow.
Yeah, shoot this guy.
Shoot him.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Advantage.
good advantage. Oh, wait.
So many tokens on the field. What the fuck? 16 to hit will hit. 11 damage. Kills him.
No. I was so trying to skill.
Oh wait, -5, right? Because you're sharpshooter.
Yeah, but I have. No, it doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit. No.
Doesn't hit. Yeah. Do it again.
No advantage this time.
Yeah, no advantage this time.
50.
-5 doesn't hit.
Bless.
Doesn't
It
hit,
cannot.
even though
Yeah,
it's
it
with
cannot.
bless.
Unfortunate.
Let him have it. That's the end of my turn.
End of your turn. That is
Not dead.
Satori. You are up. Ronin on deck.
The guy is dead.
Question.
Yes, sir.
Is this 5 feet away, like the owl?
From him.
Yeah.
Because you want sneak attack.
I don't think so.
No. Meep is 5.
don't think
Meep is
so.
there.
Okay. Thank
You know what? Because it's funny, the dragon that was eaten earlier has still not teleported. They are inside.
Wonderful.
There you go.
Thank you for your service. I will now move here. And then I will draw my longbow this time. And then as I knock the string on the bow, I transfer the hunter's mark. So like I do the incantation. You say no, Karyudo Michibite. Then it transfers, and I will try to shoot.
Whoa! Speaking Sylvan?
It's with Japanese, bro. Just spoken the Sylvan words.
The Sylvan words. Wow.
Japanese. They're Japanese all the time.
13 and bless.
Bless.
I can bless that.
Bless, please.
1d4.
Let me see.
It's a Japanese Sylvan. Japanese Sylvan.
Will hit.
17.
Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Alright.
Damage.
That's 6 plus the sneak attack. 20 plus the
Ridiculous.
Oh my. What the?
hunter's
Okay.
mark.
6, 14 plus the hunter's mark. So it's 20.
21.
21.
21 damage. Bring him up to 102, right?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
How do you want to do this, Sattori? You see before you this large, grotesque creature croaking, and as it croaks, you see the glow of the fairy dragon inside. Ribbit. And look, you pull on your arrow, and then
Yeah, I played the game. I tried to shoot the fairy dragon.
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
Perfect.
I tried to aim for where it's glowing. And yeah, that was what the hunter's mark was for.
Excellent. You loose your arrow, and just as you're about to hit, the glow fades away as the fairy dragon teleports here in between you and the frog. The frog dragon dies, whoosh, deads, and then this fairy dragon looks at you and is like, very happy because you played the game properly. There you go.
Yeah, it's all about the game, and everyone just lost it.
Everyone just lost it. All right, what else you doing, Sattori?
Forgot. I dance. That's it.
Julio. Ronin, you are up. The only enemies left on this side are the one in front of Nola. This hag. Count this guy out already. The guy who's like mind fucked.
Traumatized.
Yeah.
PTSD.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me make sure okay, I'm gonna fly here. And I am going to use my bonus action to transfer Hunter's Mark on the hag, and the Hunter's Mark, it's like glowing orange eyes just in the weak spots of the hag, and I will aim my pistol at it and shoot her twice.
Shoot her twice. Hag. This hag is this one.
It is
26 will hit. 9 damage.
9 plus 7.
Oh, by the way, sorry. You guys get to roll advantage attacks on the hags because they're so super concentrated on this ritual casting thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, aren't they dazed by just what just happened right here?
No, they're like closing their eyes. They're like in this
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Okay.
like trance. How much damage, Ronin?
So-
You don't want to roll your d20s again in case you actually crit.
Sige, I'll roll my. I rolled twice for the first attack.
Okay, and you rolled both 19s. We'll take the higher damage, which is 9, and then plus 2.
11 plus 7, that's 18.
Coolio.
18.
And then I'll roll the dice. Over the dice this time. We'll see if this one.
What are
Okay,
those
I
two?
got 18.
No. What are those two dice? You're to hit?
Yeah.
No,
for
you
the
attack
second
with ADV. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did. Okay.
Yeah, so do that again. In case you crit. ADV. Okay, 24, 6 damage.
And with D6 Hunter's Mark, that's 8 points of damage. So 8 plus 18, that's 26. Correct me if I'm wrong.
26 total.
Yeah.
From the
26
3
total.
damage. Correct. Yes, 29 total now. Bloodied.
She's still alive.
Yes, sir.
Damn.
Damn it.
Roy, finish her. Can he?
I used my bonus action, so I can't really do that. So
Okay.
you can just fly above her and stare at her menacingly. So
Sure. Sure.
How to turn off
Intimidate.
here.
and you might. Oh wait, he'll be here. There, I end my turn.
Cool. A lot of things move around. I'll say that Satan's over there. Jin is the closest mon to. Jin's gonna move over to Satan and like kind of greet Hackby, na high priest, na, and then Hackby's just nods, and then Jim tells Satan, you are the Scalebreakers, yes.
Yes.
The enemy forces are dwindling down. We will be able to handle them. I think it best that you and your group rush to the Pharaoh with Hackby.
Right. I'll notify my team. And I just kind of like say in my head to Sattori, because we're still psychically connected.
Cool.
Sattori, it's time to gather everyone towards the Pharaohs.
Right.
Cool.
Okay.
Pharaohs. Oh, I'm having a brain fart. The Pharaohs' home.
Pharaoh's pyramid.
The
pyramid?
Pharaoh's pyramid. There you go.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Before you guys go, let's just do Jack's turn anyways, because Jack's like, top of the round. So Jack, please kill this bitch.
Uh,
I thought I don't need to roll for it or something.
I'll just roll to see how much damage you do.
Oh, alrighty. So I am, of course, 100% swinging recklessly.
Not have to. They're already
23,
Let's
15
go.
damage. Cool.
And one more.
44.
Lower icon.
Yes.
17 plus 14.
So it's gonna be 27 plus 4. That's 31.
31
with rage.
damage, bringing her up to 60.
With the rage, that's like 34 because of the rage burn, basically.
Yeah, because they got
burn.
+2. And
Right.
burn.
63 total damage. This hag just gets burned and singed with fire, and you see her actually like implode on herself, like as if Jack's fire went inside her and then burns her from the inside out,
Ooh,
and she dies.
Damn.
nasty.
All right, and with that, oh my god, this fucking guy. Nola, kill this bitch.
Mubo na lang siya. Or run away na lang siya lang.
No, kill this bitch. Go do it. Do it.
The OCD is coming out of it.
It's Nola.
For a reason. There's
One.
a boundary. Everyone
Yeah, critical! Let's go.
Nice.
Nola, how do you wanna do this?
I just say go join Ricardo.
Oh,
And he's just like, okay.
What? You
light down then.
Dies. All right, and with that, we are wrapping up combat for your side. Your soldiers kind of continue rushing in. Granny Phyllis is just like wreaking havoc with the cannon, because like destroying these panels and whatever. But I will say, however, there's still these ones are still like operational, and while you guys rush to the pyramid, the fight will still continue on the outside, but you guys don't need to worry about it anymore. So let's move your tokens to let me mark on the map, okay, where I need you guys to put your tokens. But we will conclude that army battle scenario. um,
Oh, okay, I'm back.
please move your tokens over here for now. That's 3. It's kind of a big square, but here above the pyramid, you see this area here. Just move them there for now. We will have a cutscene.
Okay.
We're not there.
Cutscene.
Not skip.
Cutscene.
Please set aside
Move
time
your
to view it in its
tokens.
entirety.
Oops, not
Oh,
that.
I'm losing the concentration.
Who else going with you? Hackbee's going with you. Jim goes back to the fight.
Where's my Roy? Right here.
Okay.
Right here.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. We will have a cutscene from inside the temple. But let me review my notes in case I forgot anything else. Reinforcements arrive to help, letting Scalebreakers go to Pharaoh, Hop and Johnny, Meep and Dragon Fairies, Ebony Truth of Aswa, Jamie and Ian, me and Montu. And then we do cutscene in the Pharaoh's. This is the war room of this pyramid. Okay, we guys still good?
Yep.
Yeah.
Coolio, Julio. This one. Let me select that. Boom. Bada beam, bada boom. Saeed is over there. Boom. Okay. We have our cutscene. I'm just framing the thing on OBS for our viewers and for Raffe when he watches it again later. Okay. So we see the 4 high priests being escorted into the war room. The war room is like the room above the throne room. So the throne room is actually below over here. And going up to the war room are these like stairs that come from either side. They go up here. And then they go up this way towards the center. And then the center stairs goes up towards where the actual war room is. The war room is elegant. Marble flooring. There are these marble pillars that perfectly circle the war room. And very, very good attention to detail. As you know and can see that the pyramid does have this like cut out and inset here. And this area here where and then this area here where Saeed is like standing and looking over at the battle is an open area. So it is an actual drop there. I believe I decided this drop is like a 5, 10, 15, 10, 20, 30 foot drop here. And Saeed is looking over at the battle. He's kind of like he has his armor on ready and he has his crook and flail. A crook and flail are a pharaoh's like crook and flail.
You like the chapter thingies,
yeah,
right?
They I'm just gonna grab like a free stock image, but they look like that, right?
Yeah.
And then
That's actually a flail. I didn't know that.
it's called the one with the 3 things that are dangling. They call it a flail. But the high priests are being escorted inside by these 4 guards, and they look captured.
Okay.
I need to stand up and stretch a little bit. Okay. They look captured. Saeed notices them enter, and then he says, wait. He says, "My brothers, I did not want to believe it, but now that I see you here without Hakwi, I confirm that your betrayal is true." And then Saeed waves his hand in a motion, and the soldiers move here, and they kind of move the high priest to this spot over here. One goes over there. These archers go onto this side to and pointing their arrows at them, right? Oops. Over there.
Oh.
Not there. And then Saeed moves over here, and then he says, "Traitors to Ixoria, you will answer for your crimes." And the pharaoh slashes the air in front of him with his crook and sends a radiant crescent moon-shaped beam towards the high priests, knocking them out. Oh. All of these guys got knocked out.
Okay.
Knocked out. Right. You know what? Sure, there. And then Saeed moves over to the table, puts his crook and flail down there. He kind of sighs. He's very saddened by this because they are his brothers, right? And he turns around, no, he doesn't turn around. He goes over this direction to look over the battlefield again, and he adjusts his armor as if to prepare to join them. And then he waves a hand at the guards and tells them, "No, prepare now. We will join the fight." And as he says that, this one archer moves to the table over here, and he actually grabs the crook and flail, right? Steps back, and then Saeed is like, "Did you not hear me?" And then one of them, this one over here, speaks, but not in the voice that Saeed expects, in the voice of Ahira.
Oh fuck.
And Saeed turns around. What? And this soldier tackles Saeed, breaking the illusion, and the one tackling Saeed was Gabun.
Oh.
And
Nicely shit.
Got checkmated.
and this one who holding the crook and flail fuck kind of waves his empty hand to put ice around the floor behind under Saeed, so Saeed slips, revealing him to be Radash.
Nice. That was a cool bit. Nice.
And then this one over here jumps over the table and hits Saeed with a slash of his what's it called? The weapon Kopesh. Coated in lightning and everything, and reveals that is Dayef. And with Saeed slipped down prone and like pushed here against this pillar. And Gaboon like stepping back a bit, readying his weapon. Ahira finally reveals himself here, and then just mocks Sayid. Foolish little brother. You still do not know how to spot the most basic of illusions. This is what we have for a pharaoh. How embarrassing. And then Sayid like against this column and pillar over here. He then trying to like leans back against this column and then looks at all of them. He looks desperate and like scared, but then they do have this like very intense moment, and we see the camera pan backwards, exiting this room down to where you guys enter, and you guys come up from the stairs over here. So the arrangement of this will have changed a little bit. Let me move these guards. So they are the ones who are actually immobilized now.
Yeah.
Knocked out. Radash is now over here. Gaboon and Hira's over here. Gaboon and Dayef are like fighting with Sayid. Sayid had managed to like pick himself back up, but they're like fighting. He's cornered, and you guys enter. So you guys, let me move you guys. I will now move you guys to like around there, and you guys can arrange yourselves. As long as you're not past this railing over here, the wooden railing, so you guys can arrange yourselves over there.
Okay.
Right up front, boys.
Yes,
I'm good where I
sir. You'll stay there. You're not locked. Here, let me lock. Maybe there. Dead one is gonna just hang around over there.
He can't through the wall.
Probably Jack and Nola in the front, right?
Yes, sir.
Jack and Nola.
Nola, I'll be behind Nola. There. Oh, and I can't fly anymore. It's been more than 1 minute. Well, I'll take that a win.
Okay. So you guys arrive in the room. You guys see Sayid immobilized. Dayef is constantly like hitting him with booming blade. So whenever Sayid tries to move, he like gets damaged. Radash had casted like covered him up with like frost to connect him to the post over here. Gabon is just here standing by. You guys enter, and expecting ready to fight. These guys look over at you and then see Hakbi, and then they say, so you, the big brother lives. Hakbi shouts to Sayid, brother, and then drama moment, whatever. Casmyr, in your head, Casmyr, you hear the dead one, and he says, deliverance. He says, deliverance from the old dragons. Say these words, Casmyr.
Whoa. So Casmyr takes a second, looks at his party, and then mutters, deliverance in that one's voice from the old dragons.
As you say that line, the eyes of the high priest widen, and they lower their weapon and guard a little bit to face Casmyr, and they give a slight bow. And Ahira says, "Master."
Knew it.
What? I didn't know you could pull it off, but I was expecting it.
I knew it. The dead one. I guessed it. Oh my god.
What's happening? Oh my goodness.
It's the perfect one, man. It's perfect.
Okay.
Okay,
Perfect.
there we go. Even Khen didn't know this.
I didn't know, so I was just guessing it all around.
Yeah.
I didn't think you were gonna go for it, but I'm so proud of you, man. You know.
Okay. So
That'd be funny if it happened. Nice.
oh my shit. Okay. So this is what happens. Radash, like, fucking A. sorry.
Good time, buddy.
Gaboon, like, kind of like drops one of his weapons a little bit, and then like takes something from his bag or like from his satchel. Fuck. And then Ahira extends a hand towards Casmyr, and then says, "Master, join us."
So like Casmyr like kind of hesitates, but you see like the faint glow that used to be like what only Sattori could see start
Yeah.
to like overly consume him, and you could see his like entire body starts to have like a silhouette of like a dragonborn, a green dragonborn.
Yes.
And then as much as Casmyr tries to hold off, the dead one's been waiting for this moment, and it's when he hijacks him and
Yes.
shakes Ahira's hand, and he says, "I have waited long for this moment," and shakes Ahira's hand.
Indeed. So let me move Casmyr and that one over here.
Can I slap Casmyr on his way?
Oh, you gotta block me. She gonna block me. So you can see Casmyr's eyes. That's like blinking back from green to like his like silvery eyes, and then you try to block him.
No, I almost slapped him. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, but then like it's not like the eyes are just like shifting, and it looks like he's like, what do you call it? Kind of like seizuring, kind of.
Oh my god, what the heck?
Okay. And Casmyr and the dead one approach. Oh my god, why is it acting up now? But Ahira welcomes him, and then dead one points to Gaboon, and then also with his other hand kind of like raises it toward Radash to invite them over. And then they get invited over. Ahira steps back. He knows what's about to happen. And then they're over here. And then Casmyr extends his hand to Gaboon, and then the dead one speaks from Casmyr and says, "The tablet." And then Gaboon gives to Casmyr what looks to be like a pure gold tablet with draconic and like very ancient writing on it, not just draconic. And Casmyr looks over at Radash, and then Casmyr says, when the dead one says through Casmyr, "Your blade." Radash gives Casmyr his blade. Casmyr takes the blade, and just before Radash can retreat his hand, Casmyr slashes Radash's hand, severing it. Radash like groans at the pain, but does not say anything after, and he just like retreats backward, cowering a little bit. Casmyr now with a hand and a tablet. You guys hear him say, with these now. Oh no, not that voice. With oh man, my throat. Fuck.
You got it, man. Come on, final push.
Shit. So you hear in the voice. With these now, I am able to erase my name from the tablet of Vitro. And then Casmyr like puts his hand over the tablet, and the tablet you know that like the scene in Treasure Planet where he opens the spherical map and it explodes into this into the whole room. There are like these planets and the galaxies and shit. But instead of galaxies and planets, you see names of people who have passed on. And Casmyr, looking around, looking for his name. Well, not Casmyr's name, but dead one's name. And then the dead one sees one name and like extends his hand to it to pull the name closer, and all of you can read clear as day the name Zerak. Zerak. That's the dead one's name.
The Ditto.
And Zerak pulls the name and tugs on it, and it feels like there's a force. When he pulls on the name, it's as if the tablet of Vitro does not want to let it go, right?
Yeah.
But he forces it with all his like ethereal, with his gray magic and like his own innate abilities, because he is like a powerful spellcaster in his lifetime as well. And then he pulls on it until the tablet gives, whoosh. And then this tablet becomes like kind of like melts from the middle, as if like imagine like the inside of a donut forming, but then it goes towards like it goes like across to the border of the tablet, so it now looks like a frame. And then Zerak places the name inside the frame, and then he takes Radash's hand into the frame, and then the name kind of like merges into the flesh, and then the tablet whoosh, pulls away from Zerak, moving forward like to the center of the room over here, and like hovering upward, this green and yellow light whoosh, like fill the room. Radash starts like withering away, as if the skin and meat like gets pulled from his bone. He screams in pain until finally he's just a skeleton, and the skeleton also breaks and gets sucked into this frame, forming into a new body.
What the?
Just took Radash's spot in the world. Oh my god.
Radash dies, and Casmyr, you feel, you exhale as if a soul just left your body.
Oh my god, Vitro's gonna be fucking pissed, bitch.
Casmyr, I'm kneeling.
Oh my god, Vitro's gonna be so fucking pissed. I just know it.
And you see like very still like cowled and like contorted a little bit, like still trying to figure out its bone placement, the muscles and everything, until it finally like extends and poses itself. You see in the middle of the room, where is it? Oh, here. Not a dragonborn, but a lizard
Oh my
folk.
god.
What?
Ew, it's ugly! First impression, ugly.
Let me send you a full body look of Zarek over
Looks
here.
like a goat.
Yeah, it's kind of goatish, like.
No,
Okay. I see it.
oh my god, I'm really sorry. I'm coughing so much.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Take your
You don't
time,
have to
man.
be sorry.
Question
Okay.
why are we all? Did we all not think to like shoot someone?
Okay,
or,
okay.
like-
Yeah. Are
Uh,
you just standing there like...
okay,
Are we
okay, guys.
paralyzed or something?
I'm
Yeah, okay.
unconscious.
I don't know if you guys will follow it, but Hakbi would
Okay.
probably like ask you guys not to act yet because Saeed is, incapacitated. They might kill him on the spot.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay, okay.
yeah,
Sure. If this is Thalia though...
if this was
Well-
Thalia though,
I will agree with that. I'll tell the team said that. Just
Yeah.
careful.
yeah. But who has high passive perception again?
I'm knocked out.
Sattori.
So leave my body. I got 19, but I'm down.
That's what Zarek looks like.
I have 12.
Perception.
Oh,
Passive perception.
12.
Oh, that's a wisdom, right?
That's with
No.
the
Oh,
it's
fuck.
extra thing.
In your character sheet, it's the one on the left side
left.
under saving
the left.
throws. Jax is
perception.
11.
Ah.
So this is Zarek. Zarek looks up and then looks at Casmyr. Casmyr, you're knocked out?
I'm role playing. It's like, dude.
Ah,
Like
sure.
You just said like kind of a soul like left my body, right? that would take a toll because he's been there for like a long time.
But is it enough to knock him out? I think that's for the DM to decide.
No,
I'm just saying.
Zarek will rejuvenate Casmyr. Casmyr, you gain the effects of a
Okay.
long rest.
Okay. And I'm like. What's gonna
Zarek
happen?
Zarek then steps down, to look at you, puts a hand on your shoulder, and says, "My deepest gratitude, Casmyr. If not for you, my return would be impossible." And then he moves over to Gabun. Gabun. And they just bow. Ahira. He goes over to Dayef. Dayef. And Saeed. And then Saeed looks at Zarek, very angry. And Saeed just says, "Zarek." And the typical, "I should have known you were behind this."
The classic.
the classic. There you go. And then, but there you go. Casmyr, you form in your mind now that the tomb that you raided those years ago,
They were the ones that did they set me up? Set me up.
they set you up
I
to
will try to draw a short sword out of anger and out of just like spite for what happened and charge Zarek.
and charge Zarek.
Yes.
Damn.
Sure.
Yep.
Okay.
He's angry. I roll short sword.
Sure.
The sword.
Sure, roll it.
The sword.
No.
Yeah,
Can we
a
quick
sword.
of
Right?
him?
Sword, yeah, a sword.
But I only have a short sword, a scimitar.
You use a scimitar, 2. This
This
is his scimitar, right?
Yeah.
23 to hit, 7
23 to
damage.
hit, 7 damage.
He lets you attack him.
Like, yeah, grabs it and just like charges you, bastard, and then went slashing him right straight in the face.
You slash him across the face.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see like the wound, the very bad wound you make across his jaw, kind of like dislocated a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But then you see you don't see blood. It's more like a black ichor underneath all this skin. And then the black ichor kind of retreats back into the skin to fill the face. The jaw relocates itself. And then he looks at you, Casmyr, now and says, "Now, the thing with taking your name from the Book of Death is now I cannot die. Casmyr, you can do this as long as you like. But if I were you, and judging from our previous relationship, you could be a good asset to us. I do not care for your current feelings, this rage you feel right now. It is understandable. But if you want to walk out of here alive, you will join us."
Casmyr looks at Scimitar and looks at Zarek's face, and then his party members, knowing that what just happened, like he's just lashing right straight in the face and just like reforming. This isn't no joke. This is like something else. And Casmyr just like, you know, trying to regain his senses and just like looks at Zarek, just like mutters, "Promise me you won't hurt them."
Zarek will then bow his head. "For you, my friend," as he places a hand on your shoulder. He has a coughing fit because he just got revived.
Yeah, I just revived.
Okay.
Oh my god. Puts a hand on your shoulder, and then he says, "For you, my friend, I do promise to not lay a finger on your friends."
Then Casmyr nods and says, "Alright, Zarek, you got a bloody deal. You let him walk out of here, and I'll be here to serve you."
Zarek moves over here. Dayev kind of like steps that. Oh shit! Dayev got big.
Oh god, he got big.
Because the large.
My lord, you love.
Yeah. Zarek goes over here, looks and then like looks over this direction. So okay, passive perceptions.
I have 19.
12.
18.
Will this
10.
who's got the highest among you? 19 from with Sattori and no, only Sattori and Casmyr notice this. But since Radash died, and Radash was the one holding the crook and flail of the pharaoh, the crook and flail now lie like on the table over here. And the pharaoh is now no longer covered in this like solidified frost because Radash also died. Now is only coated in the booming energy from Dayef's booming blade. Sayid looks over to the party or whoever can notice, which I guess would be Casmyr and Sattori. Both of you have line of sight. And then he kind of like looks over at his crook and flail, as if to signal to you guys that he needs it.
Okay. So I look at Sattori. We're still connected. Sattori.
We still have it.
Okay. So what? So I will tell you. I'm gonna make a scene. Kids. You go for the what do you call it?
The crook and flail, the weapons.
The crook and flail. Yeah. So I shout Zarek, and then charge a hero right here with the scimitar.
Ooh.
And go for him.
Okay.
Okay. And while
Yep.
that's happening, I dash for the thing,
Okay.
and then Misty step right next to Said.
Oh shit.
Let's go.
Saeed moves to take the booming blade damage to get the crook and flail from Sattori, and then he hits the crook and flail like you know against each other. It emanates this radiant energy that fills the room, giving his allies the effects of a long rest.
Nice.
Okay, nice. So get rejuvenated.
Now, everyone gets a long rest. Hackby takes this time to like also like enter into the room. You guys can now position yourselves a little bit closer, maybe like I don't know, on this side over
Yeah.
here. See if you guys want.
You guys can move.
But yeah.
This side, Russell left.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the,
this
the one
side.
here. Yeah, the one there. Yeah.
I'm right where I want to be.
Okay, cool. There you go. And then that happens, and then Zarek no, not Zarek, Zerak. What's his name? No, it's not Zarek. God damn it, it's Zerak. Sorry,
Oh, Zarak.
Zarak.
Okay.
Zarak.
Zerak. The Rock. Wait.
The Rock. Oh my God. The Rock.
Borrows White Hide's Priest Sword, slices off White Priest's hand. White Priest's hand is dead one, revealing name to be Zerak. Dead one comes back to life. Zerak has come. Needs crook and flail. There you go. Okay, you guys gain the benefits of a long rest and a level up.
Nice. Nice. Gotta level up.
Oh my god.
Oh,
You should do that more. Do that like 10 times more.
And then his enemies get blasted a little bit, so they kind of like move back over here. This guy goes over there. Zerak doesn't seemingly get affected by it a lot, and then Zerak just laughs. Foolish Saeed. You think you can win. Perhaps those years ago when we had our first fight you did. But now that I have gained immortality, and with the help of some other friends, I am unstoppable. And Zarek takes his staff and he slams it onto the ground as necrotic and like gray magic wraps around him as his body like contorts into this shadowy glob of ichor, and he transforms into this large creature over here.
God, it's none.
Oh shit, hang on. Transforms into that.
Oh, that looks scary. Yeah, bro.
Oh, wow.
And
That
then
looks so metal, dude.
why is it always Zarek? Did I misspell my names? Zarek. Wait, let me review my notes. Maybe it is Zarek.
Maybe it's Zarak.
No, I like Zerak.
Him on purpose just to piss him off, you know?
What
Zara.
happens if the transform is Zarak and like it's like not transformed is Zarak?
Okay,
It's like Derek, but good like Derek.
so Zerak is now transformed, and then looks at Saeed and is like, "This is what you face now. How will you defeat me this time?" And then Saeed says, "You borrowed your powers from devils and ghosts, while I received mine from the gods." As he raises his crook and flail, all of you get blinded by a bright yellow light, and Saeed himself also transforms, and then as your eyes adjust to the light, the bright light, you hear Saeed's voice again as the light slowly fades away. You hear him say, "Now I will show you Pharaoh's might," as he transforms into this.
Nice.
Nice.
And Zerak then looks over Saeed's shoulder to Casmyr, like, and then looks back at Saeed. They face down, and then with this intense moment, and with all of you guys gain your level up and your long rest, this is where we end this session. GG, well played.
Oh my god. Like and subscribe, everybody.
Exactly.
WayneDnD Plus. You see that? Right now.
Oh my god, coughing fit. I hope I'm better next week.
Yeah, hopefully.
Okay, let me end the video. We will debrief later.
Yes.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
I guess so.
Leave a comment.
Okay, thank you everybody for watching Tipping the Scales episode 11. This was the second to last episode. Next week's gonna be the finale. I hope I'm feeling better. I'm sorry for coughing a lot and being off my game a little bit, but I hope you guys still enjoyed. Much love and take care, and see you guys next time. Bye bye.